Good evening, you wonderful people. Welcome to a very special stream tonight. It's 1750 points, and welcome to the Vengeful Spirit. Tonight, it's me, Paddy, with the Blood Angels, coming to take my revenge and steal the Christmas presents of Joe with his Black Legion. Before we get into it, a couple of channel sponsors to thank. Firstly, the wonderful people over at Siege Studios. Absolutely fantastic painting service. Painting some beautiful Thousand Suns for the channel, which are just amazing every time I look at them. Next, if you want to get yourself some models, our other sponsor, Element Games, exclamation mark Element in the chat. Get your models from them, you save money, give us a little kickback, as long as you use the link, which will be down in the channel description and also in Discord. Having flown through that, one way you can absolutely support us, given that this is live to all you wonderful people, and not just members tonight, which Liam will touch on shortly. Click, click, ding, like, comment, subscribe, help the algorithm, help us get noticed by more people to come and join us. With that, we're joined by Liam on the deck.
I'm back in the studio.
He's back.
I know.
The Liam Dempsey channel has Mr. Liam Dempsey on it.
I had to control you lunatics for once.
Yeah.
So I want to explain to people very quickly, as Paddy's already said, why we've gone live to everybody, because we did say that we would keep Tuesdays for members only, which we are going to be doing. However, tomorrow, I have to get up at 5:30 in the morning, Paddy.
Rats.
I know, because I've got to drive all the way up to Oxford to go to Rhinohammer, which is an event which is supporting Models for Heroes, and I'm going to be hanging out with them for the day. It's a military-based event, basically, a Forces 40k kind of event, which means I probably won't get back until 8:30, 8:45, and I'm supposed to go live at 9, which probably isn't going to happen.
Yeah.
So tomorrow's stream might not happen. And then Friday, we also won't be streaming, because where are all three of us?
On the road.
England.
We're at Elephant Games.
Elephant Games.
We're at Elephant Games.
Elephants everywhere.
Yeah, we're at Elephant Games for the Great Hall Gathering. Exclamation mark GHG if you want to grab a ticket, lastminute.com, and come and hang out with us on Friday night and Saturday at Element Games. I haven't even written the 40k quiz yet, but you know.
Make that.
40
We'll do it on the
questions.
drive up.
Yeah. Your job, Joe.
Luce can drive, and we'll just do all the words.
So we have opened this stream up to everybody, because obviously normally I'd make a decent amount of membership and super chat revenue from Thursdays and Fridays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and we've not got neither of those this week.
No.
It's a problem.
So take pity.
So take pity, Exclamation mark chat, exclamation mark gift.
Feed Liam's children and me on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah. Exclamation mark chat, exclamation mark gift.
Yeah. Pizza gets expensive.
So it is 50 points. We've got a new table set up, Joe. Look at this.
We've got the fancy new Into the Dark / Shadow Vaults terrain.
Yeah.
So obviously Games Workshop very kindly supplied us with a
one set.
And then you got 2 more sets.
I went a bit mad, yeah.
And then I basically went for a week of hell having to build it and paint it.
But look how good it looks, Joe.
It looks really, really good. And I've seen a lot of really cool tutorials. I watched a lot of tutorials on the YouTubes, much like us, on how to build it and paint it. But the people that do those tutorials never intend on doing more than one set, I feel.
It looks like they only painted one panel.
Yeah, they put a lot of effort into one, and then that's it. But there's all of this on here, plus we've still got more off the table as well. And I've still got a few upgradey sprue bits still to do, and obviously we want to get more containers. My favourite part of the kit are these little, like, heavy bolter turret things, and also there's these little
chainsaw thing,
like rumba robot things that like drive around.
It looks amazing. It's super cool, and that's why I bought 3 sets.
Yeah. So to go on top of the back of these little trolley bots, I'll call them now, like Wally bots. There's like a bomb in a case, so we could do like a narrative mission where they have to escort the bomb through
it's
the
better
ship.
recover the relic, isn't it? You move it, drive the little thing round.
Yeah, he's like a little guy with like an Xbox controller.
I think we're definitely pushing the boundary for best looking tables on streams. I think we're getting there.
Yeah.
Good work, Joe.
Yeah, I was going to take a joke at L-shaped walls in buildings, but this is mainly all L-shaped walls. But but they're all connected, and that's what makes the difference.
Yeah,
and
they look super cool.
And we're in a spaceship, so
The spaceship.
The spaceship.
Talking about being in a spaceship, should we go through the mission?
Yes.
Please.
1750 points. The only restriction we gave the players was that they had to only include infantry and dreadnoughts. So I don't think there is any bikes, tanks, vehicles, or anything like that, because we are aboard a battleship, the Vengeful Spirit specifically. So we have set a custom mission, because it's going well right now. You guys seem to be enjoying the custom missions and the way that we're making narrative missions for the channel that isn't just Tempest of War, nor is it just match play. So secure the deck is the player's primary mission. They'll score 10 points for each objective they hold at the end of the battle. I'll show you these objectives in just a moment. Objectives are secured at the end of their command phase. Once an objective is secured, it remains secured unless an enemy unit controls it at the end of any phase. So you can move off it if you hold it in your command phase, and it will remain under your control. In addition, players will score 5 victory points for every enemy unit completely destroyed. That's their secondary objective. 5 points for every enemy unit completely destroyed. Now, we have the additional resources mission rule, which I made up. Players will gain a number of command points in their command phase that is equal to the number of objectives they currently hold. That kind of showcases the taking strategic points, moving through different sections of the battleship, securing those points, and therefore benefiting from extra resources. And we have got the corners one, but we've swapped it. So when you see No Man's Land, that's Joe. When you see the bit that's just completely blank, that's Paddy.
Yeah, I kind of feel like we figured out, or Paddy figured out before he started. So why don't we just alternate it? So it's actually whoever's on this side doesn't have to like go all the way over to like there, and there's lots of moving around.
And the front cam still works.
Yeah, so it's just I don't have to move at all. Lazy.
So we gave them quarters, but you didn't have to deploy in those quarters, but you kind of have deployed in those quarters.
Yeah,
that was areas you coming in from the battlefield. So if we go to top down and show you beautiful people where our objectives are, we have 5 objectives, and because it's December, the players have chosen to use the presents again, much to my dismay, despite the fact that you can buy Liam Dempsey objective markers from the web store. You can't buy presents.
Maybe the Liam Dempsey objective markers are in the packages.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
So objective number 1 is the Blood Angels, who have just boarded the Vengeful Spirit. Objective number 2 will be their first objective to take as they move through the vehicle bay, and you will see a Land Raider and a Siege Drill sat there. They will then move round into objective number 3, which is the Ammo Dump. Objective number 4, which is the Comms Tower.
Yeah.
And then objective number 5, which is the bridge. No?
Bridge / shrine / stuff, because it looks like a mini Horus.
Okay, mini Horus, right. I was about to say they got a shrine to something Imperial. That sounds a bit wrong.
I don't have a big... I've got the big Chaos Gate Stargate at home, but I haven't got around to painting it yet. Maybe I'll do that next.
It's Horus before he fell, right?
Yeah. Or get the Stargate ready for Thursday.
Yeah.
Look at that, though. Look how narrative that is.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just 5 turns of 40k, infantry and dreadnoughts fighting each other, and Joe is still a dick because he bought nothing but Zinch Terminators and Leviathan dreadnoughts.
No.
Leviathans.
After telling me off and saying like can't jump packs because they can't go out in vehicles, it's too tall. Here's a 2-story tall, both of them.
I don't have. I've got the smallest dreadnought I have is a Contemptor dreadnought.
Yeah.
But the Contemptor dreadnoughts I have all have double Volkite, so I thought that's probably just taking the mick a bit. Where I've only got 15 Terminators, not 20.
Marcus Zinch, right?
It's narrative.
Yeah, so they're undivided then because they're Black Legion.
No.
Oh,
No.
right. Okay. I think it's a cool mission.
I like
looking
it,
forward to it.
and I wanted to. We've been wanting to use the spaceship train for ages, and we couldn't get it ready for last week, so that's why we had Space Santa.
Yeah, well, which was also cool.
Yeah.
And the board looked amazing.
Still there.
He's still there. It's Christmas. It's on decorations for the studio. In the meantime, big shout out Liam and Russ. Thank you for the donation. Can we replace Liam with Brom, please? No.
Wow.
No.
You want the stream to get worse? I don't get it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Cool.
He just wants the poll. That's all he wants.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
I'm sure he does.
Brom's always on the poll.
Yeah.
He loves a good polling, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, silly boy.
Are we ready?
So, did you get these extra command pages at the start, the first command phase? Because, for instance, I'm on 2 and he's on 2. Does that mean that we both get 2?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it says in your command phase, you gain a number of command points equal to the number of objectives you hold.
Sweet.
Yeah, that was the rules,
Nice.
Jack.
Yeah.
Those are the rules I made. It's rules and things.
Makes sense.
Cool. Are we ready?
We've got some
We're
armies.
ready.
Oh, we've got the armies, haven't we? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
Black Legion. I used this opportunity to spend as much CP as I could pre-game. So I've got a single battalion. I haven't got Abaddon, but I've got Baby Don, as I like to call him. Mini Horus, you know. So I've got a Chaos Lord in Terminator armor, and I have basically spent extra CP to give him a second Warlord trait.
Cool.
So he's got a relic power weapon, the Blade of the Relentless, which basically gives him the same sword as the Master's Execution. So on a roll of a 6 to hit, it does 2 more wounds, and the attack sequence ends for those. He has got Hatred Incarnate, which means that he gets an extra attack in combat, and he gets to re-roll the hit rolls.
Said with confidence there, Joe. I
Hit
like
rolls, yep. And then I have got the Indomitable Warlord trait as well, which means that he halves damage.
Ooh.
And he's got the Mark of Nurgle. He's a tough old cookie, that boy. I've got a Master of Possession with a Mark of Tzinch, mutated by Invigoration and Pact of Flesh powers, which means that he can return models back to units and he can give them +1 strength or toughness. I've got 3 units of Legionnaires. It says here I've actually upgraded one to a Mark of Khorne. So I'll figure out which one that is in a minute. And then in the elite slot is the slightly heavier section of the list. We've got 2 Leviathan Dreadnoughts. Because they're siege, aren't they? They're really good for clearing, like, corridors. They're like, think of them like the battle droids from Star Wars, the ball ones that just roll around.
Dirty bastards.
And but that cost me 2 CP to put those in my list. I've got 15 Mark of Tzinch Terminators. In 3 units of 5. I've got a Master of Executioner who has got the Mark of Nurgle, and I paid for him to have a Warlord trait and a relic. So the Warlord trait he's got is Flame to Spite, so roll of 6 to wound. He gets to do an additional mortal wound, and he re-rolls all wounds. And he's got the relic of the Gorget of Eternal Hate, which gives him +1 armor save, 4 up invulnerable, and when he dies he explodes. And then in the heavy support slot, because narrative, a unit of Havocs with Reaper Chain Cannon. Narrative-ish. A bit.
Cool.
Paddy,
Yeah.
I apologise.
It's all right. He hasn't bought actual Abaddon.
Paddy,
who
I
just couldn't
apologise.
tell.
So many times I've come up to you at events and stuff and called you a gamey dickhead.
Look how I learned it from.
Because part of me was tempted to do like the full narrative army from
30 Terminators with Mark of Tzinch.
from the Black Legion books, which unfortunately does include Abaddon and 30 Terminators.
And Be'lakor.
Yeah.
No.
Probably
no.
Angron, despite the fact he's not out yet.
No. It's like it's a 1,000 Sun Sorcerer with like 100 Rubric Marines. So
Good luck in getting that in 2,000 points.
we'll make it work.
Yeah.
We'll make it work somehow. Maybe 20 and 20 Terminators. That's kind of
Paddy, I'm very sorry. Should we
That's
look
all
at
right.
this fun narrative list that you've bought?
Let's look at some bangles, shall we?
Let's do that.
He's bought all the name characters.
So, my characters are equally as good as Joe's.
Yeah.
No one will deny that Mephiston is not as good as this souped up mini Abaddon. So, 750 points of Blood Angels. I've got Mephiston because I thought in a game where I might get him into combat, I might see what he does. He's got Quickening, gives himself extra attacks. He's got Unleash Rage, give a unit exploding 6s.
Yeah.
That might be quite cool. Wings of Sanguinius, so he can fly around the spaceship.
Yeah.
Mortal wounding, well, not mortal wounding, chopping people to death with Vitarius. I've got Dante, because I love Dante.
Everyone loves that.
Everyone loves Dante. He's got his Heroic Bearing Warlord trait, so his auras are 9 inches. I've got the Sanguinary Priest, upgraded to be the Chief Apothecary. He's got all of his goodness, and he's going to be putting people in the Assault Doctrine for turns 1 and 2.
Nice.
Troops, Assault Intercessor Squad,
Nice.
with a Thunderhammer.
Nice.
Maybe kill a Terminator. That's what I aim for.
Maybe.
I've got 2 then units of Intercessors, all with the Auto Bolt Rifle, because AP1 isn't a thing, so I figured I may as well just go AP0 3 shots instead.
Makes sense.
Yeah. 6 elites, because I love elites. I've got Blade Guard Veteran Squad.
Nice.
They've got the sword and shield, they're holding the doors.
Historically, they've done quite well for you in our games.
I quite like them, and especially here where they're just going to hunker down and defend some objectives for me. I've then got Death Company Marines, 4 with Thunderhammers, 1 with a Chainsword, and that Chainsword is getting those Mark of Tzinch ones away from you.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 units of Sanguinary Guard, all with swords and bolters, both unit 5 strong. Sanguinary Ancient with the Rights of War to give me a bit of obsec and hold those objectives. And the Wrath of Baal Relic to give me 14-inch movement on jump packs.
That's good, isn't it?
I've then got, because Joe said it was infantry and dreadnoughts, I've got a Death Company Dreadnought, because I couldn't have infantry and dreadnoughts without a dreadnought.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to bounce off the first Leviathan it meets, but I'm going to have a go and see what it does.
And maybe with all the jump packs, you should bring in dangerous terrain. Because you've got to fly a space
No,
marine with a
fuck
jump
you.
pack for a
Yours
terrain.
can't even fit, mate.
We'll bring in dangerous terrain if we divide all Leviathan movement by 4.
Oh.
No, because I just reckon they're just going to lie really flat and just rocket down a corridor like a missile. Yeah. They're not going up.
Like in Rocket
Yeah.
Man.
Speaking of jump packs, to finish, I've got an assault squad.
Cool.
The sergeant's got an Inferno Pistol and a Lightning Claw, because it's free. And then one of the other dudes has got a plasma gun, because I plan to kill myself. Sorry, plasma pistol.
Savage.
Yeah. And that is my 1,750 points.
Morbid.
He's going to roll a 1, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh my.
So now it's.
So
That's come off a lot darker than I meant.
Thank you for bringing a nice, cool, narrative-themed Blood Angels list.
It's all right.
And Joe.
For bringing a super cool Black Legion list. I can take the Leviathans off and put Rubric Marines on, and then it
With
is,
flamers.
with bolt guns, and then it is proper narrative. Then
It's all
I
right.
will demand 2 CP back though.
They've been criticising you for no Dante versus Abaddon.
Well, I'm
Well,
glad.
we know who
because
wins that fight.
Yeah. Three phases in a row,
So-
Dante keeps
so
getting back up.
My favourite phrase to hear at any event.
Is
Technically,
It's lunchtime.
it's lunch. No, is that like in the earlier books, Abaddon doesn't have Draconian, nor is he super favoured by the gods at that point. So this is more representative of a era appropriate Abaddon. I mean, he still wiped the floor.
Yeah, comfortably.
Yeah.
My damage 2 down to 1.
Unless you gave like Dante Abaddon's
Rules.
stat line,
Yeah.
which would make sense, but he could just fly instead. He doesn't get the Talon, but he can fly.
Should we see who goes first?
Yeah.
Narrative with Joe has descended somewhere mental.
I've rolled a 5.
I've got a 3.
Oh.
So it is turn 1 to the Black Cheesin. Joe, how many objectives are you on?
2.
You can get 2 CP. Look at that.
I don't have any command phase stuff, so we're just going to plod along. I might even advance them.
I can hear them coming, the ground's shaking.
Is
Is there another tape measure?
Yes.
somewhere.
There it is, thank you.
I was going to throw it at them. It's hard not to.
And then they're going to advance.
How are we, chap? Big thank you, Christopher, who guest sent us a heart.
Oh.
I reckon that's probably for Paddy.
Oh, thanks, mate.
They just jumped over a wall.
No, they're going through the door.
Oh, I
There's
can
a
see
door
it. I can
here.
see that.
Their bases can't fit.
Welcome everybody in chat. Welcome all 113 of you. Although there's only 50 likes, so you're not really doing your job. Just saying.
There's a door there.
These Leviathans, you know Scooby-Doo where they're running down the corridor?
So Leviathans and Deathly Dreadnoughts can't go through doors,
No.
correct? Right, okay. We did set that rule at the start, didn't we?
So in Scooby-Doo where you like got the corridor and people run in and out of the doors, that's
Yeah.
what my whole army's going to do around these Leviathans. He's just going to run between corridors, hoping that he's not going to be able to catch me as they go in. Oh, that's a scary blob of death, isn't it, Joe?
Yeah. This will be my corn unit, okay? 'Cause
Okay.
they're the ones with the super expensive banner man. So we'll swap you around because you look a bit more corny. There we go. And these guys will just stand next to this Christmas present, chanting.
Objective, Jack. It's called an objective.
They're covering it in poop.
It's your ship, you can do what you want to it, Joe.
It's my Christmas. Space Marines, like Chaos Space Marines, probably enjoy Christmas a lot more than other
Especially
Space Marines.
Slaneshi ones.
Yeah,
Is that
it's just a box of boobs, isn't it?
you?
That's what it's done.
You shooting?
No, I can't see him because he hid.
Are you psychicking?
Oh, psychic phase. Iskandar Kaon will make these Terminators toughness 5. That
I'm going
goes
to try
off.
to deny it. No.
And then he'll give them a 4+ invulnerable save. It's going off on a 6. There's a door.
And I will try to deny it. No. Wait. It's going well.
Done. That's the end of my turn.
Is it your turn, Joe?
Yeah.
Do you hold any objectives currently?
2.
You hold 2. Okay, that's interesting.
That was quick.
Paddy,
I
My
started
turn. I hold 2.
you hold 2.
I started on 2 and I ended with 2.
Command phase. Let's give some buffs to people. So all the buffs are going on that unit of Blade Guard. So they're re-rolling everything. They're +1 to hit.
Yeah.
And they're in the Assault Doctrine.
Nice.
So come at me.
Come at me, brew.
Yeah.
Get moving.
Let's get some movement, yeah.
Let's get some moving. Don't worry, chat. Although turn 1's probably going to be super quick, I reckon turn 2 Chaos and Carnage will start. In the meantime, big thank you, Big Bad Peter Gaming. How tall and long and wide are the wall sections? Blood for the Blood God. What are people working on? Joe, have you got a piece that you can measure for us, sir?
I have got a piece I can measure here. So tall, they are 2.5 inches tall.
Okay.
Right? 2.5 inches tall.
And the longest section is?
The long sections are... Right, so basically in between the pillars, it's just... it's 2 and... I have to do this in centimetres.
Jesus Christ.
7 centimetres.
We've run out of fingers, that's the issue.
7 centimetres, pillar to pillar.
So long as you get this, right, it's 2.5 inches tall and 7 centimetres long.
Well, it's... Or you can have 2 inches at 2 3/4 inches. There you
What,
go.
per little section?
Yeah. We'll just round it up to 3, right?
So it's about 6 inches long and 2.5 inches tall, roughly.
Yeah.
And then how wide is it? It's like half an inch, isn't it, if that?
Yeah. So the thing is, if you take into account the pillar, because the long sections, so there's 2 versions of the long section. Actually, if you go over to that box over there, Liam,
I could.
there's some loose ones.
Yeah, I could.
So there's basically ones that have pillars on each end and ones that don't have pillars on each end. So the ones that don't have pillars on each end are 6.5 inches,
Yeah,
and the ones that have pillars on each end are 8 3/4 inches.
yeah.
It's not a great and helpful standard of measurement, is it?
No.
Really?
No, thanks, Big Bad Peter Gaming, for the super chat. You're a hero. I'm hoping that at least answers something that you were asking. I fear it didn't do very well. One thing we will tell you, one tip, one hint, one piece of golden information we will hand over to you, however, if you're going to pick up this terrain for yourself, which I would encourage everybody to, because 1, it's gorgeous, and 2, we've already been told that it will be used in conjunction with boarding actions whenever we see that from the first Arcs of Omen book, is when you get to the sections that can be covered by a little top piece, or the sections that push together, don't base coat them.
No.
Mask them off, or spray it with them already loosely assembled.
Yeah.
Because how much fun was it putting that together today, Joe?
It was all right, actually.
Was it though?
Do you know what wasn't
There
fun?
were some bits that...
Yeah.
So I'd done it all, and then afterwards I put some extra bits on it after taking all the masking tape off, and I was like, oh, I've got to matte varnish it now. So some bits where I've got some matte varnish on the ends, the grey ends, don't fit together incredibly well. Peachy did a great video where he basically put the entire thing together without glue, spray painted it, and painted it together.
So Joe's got some sections in front of you that I just handed to him.
Yeah.
So there's a wall section there that you can see.
Yeah.
And then a little wall section that you can see.
Yeah.
With a door that is loose. And what you do is you basically loosely push the wall sections together like that. And then he's got a box of square pieces that he can push up. You don't have to.
So look, so this box here is half full, right? From 3 sets, the bloody thing's overflowing, right? And I didn't paint it put together. I had them all loose. So I had lots and lots of bits of wood with double-sided sticky tape on, with them stuck to it, so I could spray it and dry brush it and stuff. So once that's together like that, it's quite nice.
It's a mark of like GW's precision.
Yeah.
Like everything is made beautifully, it fits together perfectly. But on something you want to then take apart,
Yeah, and if
they
Joe,
could have put some more tolerance in it.
if Joe shows you that long wall section on the side that he's painted, on the side, yeah, you'll see the 3 little like tooth marks in the middle.
Boop, boop,
That's where you'll put. It's like a jigsaw piece. You'll push another piece in,
Yeah.
like Lego almost.
Yeah.
What this
It
needs...
is genius.
What
Oh,
I said to Paddy actually when we were building it and adjusting it is that for the top sections, like Lego, there's like that little tool that you stick on and you take the bricks apart.
Yeah,
It almost needs that, because otherwise you're going to have to use a flathead screwdriver to prise
yeah.
sections off.
Which I don't mind doing because you'll be the one that fixes the painting
Yeah,
issues.
but if you go into the Warhammer community website and look for posters for a kill team news article that Peachy did, they've created a massive PDF of posters.
Yeah, which we
you can-
printed.
Which we printed off. I cut out with a knife, tore them up a bit, stuck them on with super glue so they go rock hard, and then painted them with Agrax.
And it looks brilliant.
You
Very
can also
cool.
use the teabagging effect.
Oh,
I'm sure you
Jill
can.
loves a good teabagging.
I'm sure you can.
I've moved.
Have you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say big thank you, Deathwing Duck.
Yeah,
I just keep thinking the president should explode randomly in the grim dark fashion.
yeah.
Well, you know.
Like red barrels. Maybe
Might
I
be
should
it.
paint some barrels red in the future.
Dave B's just got a party facing Saturday.
Looking forward to
So
it.
do-
Christopher said, Liam, I'm the Chris from the USA, not your Chris. Heart. I knew that.
Oh.
But
I think I'm playing Gaz. No, Dave B.
We're playing
Yeah.
Dave B on
Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
I haven't got an opponent for Friday, but I think I might be playing Castellan or Castellan.
What do we have to say to James Hobbs?
Thank you for the poo.
Thank you for the poo.
And then he's then super protected. Everything Games Workshop is made to be super nice and beautiful, but also so you can't use it for anything else.
This kit here, I would say, I think I prefer slightly more to the Zone Mortalis kit, just for ease of building and painting, because you get a lot more plastic for your money over the Zone. But what I would like to see, what I would like to get, is the Zone Mortalis plastic tiles.
Yeah.
To go on the bottom.
Then you have to paint them as well.
Yeah.
When you said what I would like to see, I just instantly thought your own penis would be a start. But Paddy, you've done some moving.
I can see it in a lovely mirror.
What have we done, sir?
So I rolled a nice 4 for the advance, so because they moved 12, plus 2 for the banner, plus 4, plus 1 because the Blood Angels.
Torpedoed
They've 19-inch moved across here, so they're trying to seize that objective and avoid these Leviathans.
They're very accurate, jump packing through doors.
Mate, like a missile. They've just head down, gone.
Only the ones with the cone helmets actually work.
The rest have shuffled up, so I'm getting ready to jump across the corridor next turn. The Blade Guard that's super buffed up are holding the door. Bring your Terminators, let's see who wins. It's probably the Terminators. These guys have all moved out and they're just ready to take the charge of these Terminators with a Death Company Dreadnought behind them.
Okay.
I'm going to do a bit of shooting and some psychicking.
You've actually got some shooting to do.
Well, I've got some psychic first. The Fiston is going to unleash rage on those Blade Guard.
Oh.
I'm going to assume that goes off on a 9.
They get exploding 6s.
Exploding 6s to hit, yeah.
I'm not
Do you
going
wanna
to
try
roll, no, because I have to roll a 10.
Okay, well, I mean, you may as well because that's all my psychic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've
There we
rolled
are.
a 6. There we
So
go.
shooting, these 5 guys are going to shoot this unit of Terminator. So I've got 15 shots.
Fiend.
I mean, it's probably going to do a Marcus Zinch wound. But there we are. 3s. No rerolls. And you are toughness 4. Is that unit's toughness 5, isn't it?
That is, yeah.
So 4s. That many.
That many?
Minus nothing. Could you roll 2 once?
2s. I've rolled A1.
Ah, you rolled no ones. There we are.
You essentially rolled no ones.
Yeah. But good news, because that refreshes next turn. I'm going to shoot at you and do damage. That's me.
You're done.
Quick
there you
turn
go.
1. Yeah.
It's back now for when I run at
So
you.
no one's spent any TP.
No.
Okay, good. Paddy, you're still on 2 objectives?
Paddy gets a lot more TP.
2, but I'm almost on a 3rd. So next turn I'll bet that 3rd one.
Okay. Joe, you're still on 2 objectives
I'm
as we
still
move
on
into
2.
battle round 2.
Yeah.
So you get another 2 CP. And it's still 20 points to you, 20 points to Paddy
Yeah.
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah. Like, I don't want the terrain. We've got loads of terrain left. We could quite happily fill in all of these large gaps with the bits that we've got left, but then we wouldn't be able to use dreadnoughts.
And it would take a very long 5 turns.
I
to
feel like
clear
that
up
only
one room.
really hurts one person, Joe.
Him, because you're jump pack, 'cause you can't. You can only jump pack in a straight line.
Yeah.
You can't like do turns with a jump pack.
Well, where those Marines are here, I feel like they didn't go in a straight line, Joe,
No.
because they had to come around that power unit there.
Yeah.
So
They walk and then they get in a straight line and fire that jump pack straight forward.
straight across the.
Is it like the
Screaming Leroy Jenkins
what's
as they
it
do
called?
it.
The Grateful Jog when you're trying to cross the road quickly and someone stops you. Go,
But at walking speed.
yeah. You're walking speed. Don't ever go for a walk with Paddy. Jesus, it's like a minor sprint.
That does mean, however, team, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
We've finished battle round 1 at 8 o'clock.
That is Brom's movement phase.
All you have to do is not shoot or fight each other.
Yeah.
And it's all good.
I mean, it's going to go very quickly in a turn or 2. Just
Yeah.
spat across the table there.
Yeah.
So now, turn 2. I got 2 CP.
You've gained 2 CP, you're on 11 now.
So I'm going to spend a command point. Why
Yeah.
not? I'm going to turn this unit of Terminators here into Red Corsairs.
Which ones?
This unit here.
Your ones for
Advance and
battle.
charge.
Your ones for battle ability.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it.
Means they can advance and charge because they want to go chobby chobby. And they're going to advance. An inch. CP reroll. 6 inches.
Oh,
Yeah.
here we go.
There we go.
So you spent your free 2 CP.
Yeah.
You're back down to 9.
So they move 5 plus 6. 11.
11. So a nice short charge.
I've discovered, Joe, that eating healthy was a bad idea.
You're hungry?
I'm hungry already.
Yeah.
That's why I'm reaching for my smoothie.
I've got one as well.
You're a smoothie.
I've gone very tropical. Pineapples, banana, and coconut.
Mine is apple, blueberry, and goji berry smoothie.
I don't know what a goji berry is.
It's good for you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I really want 30 Blood Angels. I was talking to Paddy pre-game about doing another narrative space battle where I give him a bunch of Blood Angels Terminators that I currently have to paint, and then we do 60 Gene Stealers and a Brood Lord
Versus 11 Terminators.
versus the Terminators. Yeah. So
It'll be another quick game.
your plan is to go through said doors, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to advance that one.
Just stand in front of the door.
Yeah.
It's like a bouncer.
Yeah.
Big thank you to Big Bad Pit Gaming, who says, how stable are the walls? I mean,
Really stable.
Very stable.
the second you put a little L piece on it, they're going nowhere, right?
You can stand in front of that door.
Like I could probably pick this, if I'm not going to, I could probably pick this whole thing up just by there. The whole thing would come with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, they're very, very stable. Although the mat, because we've got lots of mats underneath, there's a bit of an undulation where there's like little nubbins.
That was highly technical what Joe just said.
Fucking Jesus.
I like the doorman you've put in the way.
Yeah.
Joe's thinking, look at his thinking face.
Have you seen what he's done with those two Leviathans?
His goal was to go through this door here and this door here. For the top down.
So he's put
There's
two
a door
bouncers
here,
in the way.
Leviathan. Door here, Leviathan.
Unfortunately, it was a bit late.
Yeah, the little Cockney weasels have slipped through, but we'll have to go in and get them in a minute. So they're staying with this present.
Yeah.
These guys have moved over here. Those terminals have ran over there, and those have just kind of ran up there as well. Done. Wizard phase. 4 have been vulnerable on that unit of Terminators. There goes off.
Try to deny. That's denied.
Denied. We'll give them toughness 5. That goes off at an 11.
I need a solid 11 with my psychic hood. Nah.
No. The psychic phase down.
Yeah.
Charge phase. Right.
Not going to shoot?
Well, they've
They can't,
advanced.
yeah.
They can't. And
They can't see
everyone's
anything.
hidden behind doors. And those two advance. So I could shoot my melter guns at that. I could lean through the door, put my hands together, but pew, pew, pew. Like that.
Show us that again, please.
Pew, pew, pew.
Lucky Mrs. Joe.
The 3 of us established today that I have not grown up.
No, I don't think we established that today, Joe.
I
think we established that months ago.
I had a very grown-up childhood, and I've just kind of gone backwards. I've Benjamin Button, basically. The 2 metal guns into those assault marines. I hit you once,
Even with the advance?
even with the advance, because I get
Yeah.
-1, but
Yeah.
I'm Black Legion shooting the closest
Nice.
unit. And that's a word. It's -4. So it's
I'll
-3.
take a 6. No?
Oh,
I mean, it's half range, isn't it?
there we go. He
One
took 7
dice.
damage. That one man.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Charging?
I think I shall charge these Terminators into that unit there.
Let's do this.
That is
guess they're in.
7.
I'm probably not going to Overwatch despite having a billion. What are you chuckling
What?
away at?
It's just you. Probably not going to Overwatch with your Marcus Inch Terminators.
I am, however, going to transhuman them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for a CP.
Okay. 1, 2. They get 2 or 3 attacks each now. Terminators 4. Yeah, the weapons. If 1, 2,
Maths was
3.
great. My favourite.
We need that elevator music. That needs to be installed.
I need to do that. Well, so I've got the new Stream PC up and running now.
Yeah.
I did that last week. And so when we have our break, I'll probably rebuild the stream entirely. And then we might start
With
installing
thinking
things like,
music,
Yeah, like
yeah.
elevated music. And stuff, yeah. Wow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to download a YouTube video of Joe streaming and just clip all of his phrases.
We can each have catchphrases built in.
Yeah.
I got sent the that one
As a
on
meme.
Discord.
Yeah.
Someone clipped it.
Yeah, people clip lots of things,
Like-
Joe.
Black Legion needs you. Zeech needs you.
Roll some dice.
Mark of Zeech. Right, hitting you on 2s. I missed once. Twice.
3 times a lady.
No exploding 6s. I'm winning you on 4s now.
You are. How rude of me.
Makes me sick. 4s. Oh, Mark.
That's alright, isn't it?
This transhuman nonsense.
Isn't it
is
just terrible
silly,
when
innit?
people have resilience buffs on their units?
Who'd have thought it?
What's the AP?
-3.
So 5 ups,
-2.
1 dead,
Minus
one
3,
2 dead.
minus 2.
It's -3 down to -2.
Well,
I'm
cursed
lightning bolt.
weapons.
a cursed weapon's a -3.
Yeah.
I would have consulted the book.
So therefore
But
-2.
Yeah.
I think I
yeah.
lose 2
Yeah,
guys.
armor of contempt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think you lose 2?
Well, I definitely lose 2.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pile
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all agree.
That's how that works. Here we are. Not my
I
poor
do.
bangles.
I do look forward to having a full table with like no gaps, just all corridors, like maze. I think when we do the Gene Stealers, Blood Angels, Terminators game, I think all the Terminators work as individuals.
Yeah.
Like-
we need a smaller board, I think.
Like Unleash the Lion style.
Yeah.
2.
I know it's
Minus nothing.
bad.
Yeah, it's alright. It's just normal
2?
intercessors. 2 at minus nothing. Oh, I thought Mike Kazinch was going to come off.
Because I'm Red Corsairs, my Terminators count as double the models. However, you're
I am
Obsec,
Obsec.
so-
Yeah. So it's irrelevant, sort of.
Yeah. That is the end of my turn.
Nice.
Look at that. 9-minute turn.
So,
You're nothing if not efficient, Joe.
so you stay on 9 CP. Paddy, how much was your transhuman? Just the one?
Just the one, mate.
Joe, have you still only got 2 objectives?
Currently, only 2.
Yes.
Yeah. Paddy's got 2 objectives?
I do indeed. I'm
So-
going to see what a Death Company Dreadnought does to Terminators now.
So you're up to 12 CP,
Neat,
Paddy,
so-
right?
I imagine.
Look at that. No units done. No units killed.
Not
Move
yet.
into Paddy's command phase.
Yeah, so
Do it,
2
so-
CP. Let's give... what buffs do I want to give to everyone? I think I want to give all my buffs to the Blade Guard veterans.
To Buffy,
Yes.
the vampire.
Buffy
Slayer.
the Blade Guard Slayer. And they... so I'm going to do all of that. I'm then going to do some movement.
Oh, running away?
No, mate, I'm going to put an Inferno pistol right there. He's going to shoot you in the butt.
Right in the butthole.
You've got jump packs, Joe. It's more damage if he gets a run up.
I mean, there is a strat for that, right?
Hammer of Wrath.
Yeah. I'm going to pile in. I'm going to finish my consolidation like that. And he's going to go there, so we all know where he's charging. And he's going to come here.
Yeah.
So we all know where he's
I
charging.
really want to do guard boarding actions, but the problem is, oh my god, I've got snow bases.
We don't know what boarding actions is going to be like yet.
I know, but I just want, like, we could pretend this is like an underground facility.
But I
And then we
think
brought a load of snow in through the doors. for
if
us.
boarding actions is dog shit, if it's dog shit, this terrain's so cool, I think we just make up our own version and play that.
I think, like, if you look at like Heresy of how they've done their Zone Mortalis stuff, it's just what we've done. But I don't think you get jump packs in the Zone Mortalis stuff. Or bikes.
Don't know.
I think the Zone Mortalis one is no bikes, no jump packs. Or no, I think you can have jump packs, but if you use the jump pack, you have to take a dangerous terrain test.
You and your dangerous terrain.
Yeah, because you bump your head on the ceiling.
Ben's kicked it off.
Ben,
Mannerings,
Dover?
Captain Mannerings has kicked it off
yeah,
with the gifted membership.
Oh.
Just the one, actually.
just the one actually.
Yeah.
He likes to start with one.
Just the one, yeah.
Yeah.
Test the
He likes
water.
to build up.
Yeah.
Build the anticipation and the hype.
Thanks, Ben. Thank you, Captain Mannerings. You're my hero.
Can I activate that siege drill and just have
For
it just plough
Christmas,
through?
people could just be gifting membership. Yeah. Right? No, right, Joe.
Yeah, gift. The gift that keeps on giving.
Paddy, did you just walk off to cough
Yeah.
with a microphone attached to you?
No, I looked up to cough because last time I coughed straight into the mic and deafened
Thought
someone.
you'd walked off to the corner of the cough
No.
with a lapel mic
That's,
on you.
that's also my 9-year-old daughter who's got that app where if you hold it up, it registers what song that's playing on the radio. But she holds it next to the radio.
Shazam.
Yeah, equivalent. I'm like, the speakers are in the doors. If I hold it there.
Right, so they've moved to just take that present.
Yeah.
And we'll try and shoot your Leviathan in the ass.
Oh.
These guys have all come round. They've not stayed. They're in combat. I've got a Thunderhammer and a Death Company Dreadnought who's going to try and kill some Terminators.
Yeah.
They've come out. They've got all the buffs,
Yeah.
and they're just going to try and kill those
They're
Terminators.
gonna go choppy choppy.
Toughness 5 on those Terminators, right?
Yarp. But you're strength 5.
I am. That's a problem. You're Mark of Zinch. Oh, not Nurgle. That's all right.
No, no.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, Psychic Phase.
Yeah.
Let me unleash my rage.
Yeah.
I actually know what it costs on, but probably not that. Do you want to try and deny while I'm reading?
Is that your only psychic power?
Well, maybe. Yeah, probably. Why not?
I've rolled a double 1.
Okay, so does it go off?
on a 5.
No, it doesn't go off.
No.
So I might CP re-roll that. It's well out of sync, so I
Yeah.
probably can't.
Well, no, I do it anyway. I've rolled
Yeah.
a double 1, so
It does go off.
Yeah.
The rage has been unleashed.
you have many raged. Big wow.
So charge phase.
Charge face.
They're going in.
Yeah,
That's going in.
yeah,
They're going in.
yeah.
Cool. None of those can fail.
No.
He's in. He's in. He's just going to whack his Thunderhammer as close to your grid as
Joe.
he possibly can.
Look at the camera. What would you say to James Hobbs?
Thank you for pooping.
Thank you for your second poo.
Yeah.
Carl
what,
Hodgie-
kind, what kind of poop is it?
Carl Hodgie wants all the grey names to put their hands up as well. Anyone who's in chat who's not a member, put your hand up. You're not a grey. Are you a grey name?
Oh no, I got gifted one a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
didn't I?
yeah. That's what I say.
Yeah.
All the people who work on the channel rely on gifted memberships, basically.
I don't want you to be offended, Liam, but when I'm at home, I don't watch you.
No, I wouldn't want you to pay.
You don't watch
be
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when he's like, I'm playing Call of Duty.
For a while, for a time, Luce was paying for a membership to the channel.
Wow.
At that
That's
point, what we were
dedication.
doing as a household was just giving YouTube money.
That's quite dumb. Just said. That's quite dumb.
Can you gift memberships though?
Can I gift?
Yeah.
No. Not
Joe.
without being a member.
Joe, can I go back in time and remember how I said I was going to shoot you in the bum? And
Yeah.
then just got excited because I'm a blood angel and forgot. Can I shoot you in the bum?
I'll go on them.
The assault squad's going to shoot at that Leviathan. So the Inferno pistol hits.
Hits.
Wounds.
Does it?
Toughness,
7,
yeah. So wounds at -4.
Fine.
I deserve that. Plasma pistol hits. Wounds.
Plasma
min-
pistol,
yeah,
you say? Fine.
Fine.
There we go.
I deserve that.
Just as you went to that as well, Craft World Altazar jumps in. Paddy, don't forget to shoot the levy! Thank you for wasting our time, Paddy.
So I've got to do something to get to half 10.
We'll just
Ron's
re-rack.
not here.
We'll bring on reserves. if
Rack
we
and
have
stack
to.
them.
This is when we start opening the presents again to,
Yeah.
to increase time.
And Gunnyman shows up! Yay!
I'm not him, he's rubbish.
We had it. What made me sad was that some people complained that we just started adding rules in halfway through the game.
Okay.
That's the joy of
Christmas.
of Christmas, but also this game is about having fun.
Yes.
All right. So you've got to have fun, and if you find when you're playing with your friends that you are absolutely pushing your friend's poop in, right? You go, new rule, open that container, see what falls out.
There's a chance of Magnus.
Yeah.
Unless it's Brom and then you just crush him.
Yeah. Destroy
Yeah.
it.
Mercilessly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, this handful of dice
Yeah.
is this Blade Guard squad, which is going to hit your Terminators. I'm hitting on your 2s, re-rolling everything. And I'm in the Assault Doctrine.
Oh my.
Yes.
I don't think I have any defensive buffs, so carry on.
6s explode, which is good because I've got 2 so far. I've never had exploding 6s with Blood Angels before. This is why Mephiston is okay.
And you rolled 2 6s.
So I get 1.
You gained
2.
an extra attack, is what we're saying.
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5.
So strength 5,
Yeah.
but +1 to wound.
Yeah.
So 3s.
Oh.
No re-rolls.
No.
Please kill the Terminators, Paddy, please.
Oh, that's quite good, isn't it? Oh dear. That many at -4, I believe. It might be -5.
-4?
Because I'm in the Assault Doctrine now, mate. What is a Blade Guard normally?
-3.
I think they're 3 normally, yeah.
I just dropped a dice on the floor. I should pick up this one.
So yeah, -4.
So -3.
Yep.
Or 2 up save.
5 ups?
5, which
Yeah.
is my invulnerable save. Because
That's
you
good.
stopped my invulnerable
Yeah.
save.
2 damage each.
2 damage. So I ignore 1. 1 is dead. 2 is dead. 3 is dead. 4 is dead. 5 is dead. You killed them all.
Yay!
Blade Guard.
I'm going to 2 CP into it.
Who are you going to interrupt?
Well, that Terminator unit over there,
Yes.
because you killed this whole.
Who are you going to interrupt into? I wonder.
In the meantime, big thank you to James Hobbs for gifting a single membership.
What a guy.
And then,
Oh, what a guy.
and then,
Yeah.
Carl of Hodgie, who was looking for grey names, already went and shot at 20 of them.
Oh! Like the waterfowl they are.
20
What a
gifted
guy.
memberships.
What a
20.
hero.
20.
That's
20,
more than
20 less
one.
grey names.
Yeah, that's more than one, less than 25.
What a guy.
Thank you, Carl. Thank you very much. What a hero. What a legend.
What an absolute beast.
He generated himself this army here.
You're like Santa of the channel.
Yeah.
You're like
Logan
Russ. I'm going to fight the intercessors, I guess.
Where's this?
The assault intercessors or the regular intercessors?
Well, you didn't assault with the intercessors, did you?
So
Did you fall out of combat?
No, they're in combat with you, but they have not charged you.
Well, that's rude, isn't it?
Yeah.
We will go into the normal intercessors because you won't get your assault bonuses for the assault intercessors.
I will get the assault intercessors. They're in.
No, you won't get the assault. You won't get the charge bonus.
I won't get the assault doctrine, but I will get the charge bonus because my assault intercessors did charge you. The regular intercessors that you're in combat with have not charged you.
Oh, they're regular ones.
Regular dudes, assault intercessors.
Oh, then I shall fight the assault intercessors.
Transhuman.
I'm not hitting you on 2s anymore.
That was very confusing for our viewers. I'm sorry I didn't make that clear.
We just said
I'm lost and I'm sorry.
I'm lost and I'm playing.
we just said the word intercessors a lot.
With or without the word assault.
4s now. Oh, that bloody transhuman. 4.
Transhuman
5
still on.
ups. I've just put it back on.
You just put it
Took
back
a wound.
Another CP spent.
Cool.
Prepare to watch that my unit of Terminators melt.
So I've got,
Herpes.
not quite. I've got 2
Not
chainsaws.
quite,
Yeah.
which means there's a possibility for something else.
There's always a possibility.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 assault intercessors that are in range and can hit you.
Yeah.
So that's 4 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
2 plus protect chainsaw plus regular charging. Ooh, that's a lot of missing. They're going to wound you on 3s.
Oh.
So they charged. 3 wounds, -1.
-1 goes to minus nothing.
It does indeed.
2s.
Good. There's Marcus each.
CP reroll.
Yeah.
Fine.
So I've now got 4 thunder hammers, of which all of them miss.
That was lucky.
I've now got a Death Company Dreadnought. He's got 5 attack space. 1 because he charged on his Death Company, and 1 because he charged on his Marine. Hitting on 3s. These are wounding you on 2s.
Yes.
Strength 12 with a +1. So that many at -3.
Goes to -2.
Yes.
4s.
Each one kills a Terminator.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Lost 4 Terminators. 1 is still alive.
Good job for that reroll, Joe.
Yeah.
This guy wants to come along. Just that 1 Terminator, actually.
1, 2. And then the intercessors. These are
You were
regular
complaining about
intercessors.
those Terminators. They seem to be dying very quickly.
Yeah, well, Paddy's a game of dicko.
Yeah.
Oh, how the turntables. 1 wound.
1 wound.
Yeah. -0. Cool, we're good. And that's me.
That's you, is it?
Yes.
Oh.
So if we look at the tactical situation right now, Paddy, you've got 3 objectives.
I do.
So currently you're on 30 on the primary, and Joe's just on the 20. Oh,
I've also got some secondary now.
You've killed 1 full unit.
Yeah. And does he run away? Or is he Black Legion, therefore
Well, he's
too cool for
leadership
school,
10.
so he won't run
can't
away
be
then. Yeah. He is too cool for school. And I will just pile in
So at
there.
the end of battle round 2, we're racing through this. This is great.
Hmm.
Let's get to bed at a reasonable time. We have to slow down so they can do more
I
chatting, Joe.
Yeah, I need. I'm thinking.
Careful, you learn.
Has anyone tried the new cheesy bites from McDonald's?
Left of mark, right there.
I wasn't prepared for that. I wasn't prepared for that at all, mate.
They're little gooey parcels from heaven.
Oh.
I don't believe in God, but if there is one, he made them. He went to the heads of McDonald's recipe making people.
Which we're about to fight now, doesn't it?
Yeah, and then he was like, "Make these. People buy." So good. But you can only buy them in a 12-sharer pack. I laugh at this 3 portions malarkey. That's what I get on my drive home. That and a coffee, which means that when I get home, there is no
you're
sleep.
wired.
Yeah. The problem is, right, when I leave here, if I don't get coffee or Monster or something,
You're gonna die on your
my
way
head
home.
is just like lolling around. I'm like a broken Barbie head, just like flopping all over the place. So I have to get coffee to get me home. But by the time I get home, it's really kicked in. And McDonald's coffee is like jet fuel. It's delicious jet fuel, but
Okay. Thanks for bringing that up, mate. Thanks for that little trip
I
down
think we
that.
should do like bite-sized, like minute-long Joe says.
Yeah.
Just on Instagram, it's just a minute of random Joe chats.
I love those cheesy bites so much, right? I drove my missus 40 minutes on Saturday from our house to Trowbridge to just buy the cheesy bites.
Where did you tell her you were going?
Oh, I told her that's where we were
Alright,
going. Yeah. That's why we're driving to McDonald's.
Yeah. And she was like, this has got to be a lie. No one would do
This
this.
is romantic.
This is a terrible lie just to get me to go to a nice restaurant, or maybe he's going to propose. Oh no, we actually got cheesy bites.
So,
A man of his word.
because she was like, can I stay at home? I was like, no, because it's 40 minutes back, which means they'll basically be rubbers by the time I get back. Because McDonald's cheese dries
Quite quickly.
Quite quickly. So you got to eat it on the move. So I said, you got to come because otherwise it won't be as good by the time I get home. Fact.
The other thing is that they wouldn't make it home, would they, Joe?
Then you'd have to turn around and drive back.
Yeah, because I would have picked up 24 and then I get home with 0, maybe 1.
Okay, thanks for that little trip down
Cheesy lane.
Joe's Lounge. Joe's Lane, yeah.
Right then. Cool. Right then. Movement phase.
So, Joe, how many objectives are you on? 2?
2.
So you're going to go back up to more CP than you started with. I feel like this might have been a bad rule to use. Because you boys aren't really burning through your CP.
Oh, that's coming.
Well, I was going to start using things like Veterans of the Long War, but he's like, transhuman! Like every 2 seconds. Weep. He's going to kick that door.
I'm going to say it, Joe. His transhuman isn't as oppressive as your Mark of Zinch.
Well, I mean...
I can't put it on my secondary guard.
His transhuman means that I've only killed 2 intercessors a turn.
Let's be real, though. That is also your bad rolling.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Cool.
Whip.
What's annoying is that those guys are just chilling in that room.
Come and get me.
I will do, actually.
That's quite a lot of Reaper chain cannons about to come and get me, isn't it? Maybe I spoke too soon.
Regret.
Totally worth it. I've got a deal. I've got to try and work out how to deal with 2 Leviathan Dreadnoughts now.
Loads of Sanguinary Guard, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Slam them in, off you go. It is a cool looking fucking table.
It's really good fun to play on.
Is that because you're winning?
No, because it's cool.
So he's going to go...
I'm winning by rights if I haven't actually let Joe get to me yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
He's hiding all of his good stuff in the middle.
And now both of your Nails characters are going to come and chop up my blade guard.
Yeah. Choppy chop times.
Joe, cheese bites from McDonald's or chili cheese bites from Burger King?
See,
No, there's only one right answer.
I'm not a big fan of spicy food,
Out.
but I do like the chili cheese bites from McDonald's. I have stolen them from people.
McDonald's.
Not McDonald's, from...
You've merged
Burger King.
both.
No, but McDonald's have done their own ones. McDonald's have done their own spicy ones. They also did Red Leicester
Ooh.
cheese bites. And that was like another level.
Can you come on, get playing?
No, all right, cool. Yeah, so...
I've got to get back to my new passion.
No one's biting.
No. So, Iskandar Kaon is going
I
to
don't want them to bite Paddy. I don't want to admit it in public.
make my lord +1 toughness.
My lord.
No, +1. It doesn't go
It
off.
doesn't matter.
And then he's going to give a 4-up invulnerable save to... You've killed all the Terminators. No one else there is Mark of Zinch to himself. That goes off.
Try to deny. Denies with a psychic hood.
So Yorkshire Hammer has said the correct answer is to deliver them both and mix them in a bowl.
It's into one giant cheese ball.
I don't know if Deliveroo comes out to it because I live in deepest, darkest Dorset.
Dorset.
Dorset. So,
Dorset.
shooty phase, you've got 2 of intercessors in combat with that one Terminator.
Yes.
Ugh. So these Terminators are going to shoot the Death Company.
Cool.
1,
How many
2.
CP have I got?
All the CP.
Functionally infinite.
3.
Paddy, you got this many CPs.
I'm going to refuse to die for
How-
1 CP.
What is it? Okay.
Yes.
What turn are we in? 3.
3.
I'm in the combat wonton now. I'm hitting you on
3s.
3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. 3 up saves.
Taking these dice away from you because you keep stealing them all.
I have got
Throwing
a
them
big.
on the
I'm
floor.
giving you back one at a time. 5 ups to ignore. I ignore both.
Cool, right. Leviathan Dreadnought is just going to shoot those. No, this Leviathan Dreadnought here is going to shoot all the guys in there.
Yeah, cool.
So 2 metal guns. Both hit. 2s. Both wound.
2 6s. No.
2 dead.
2 die. Yeah.
And then
And then
8 Volkite shots at them. Hit on 2s. 6 doesn't explode. So 6. So 3s. So 3 wounds.
Yep.
No AP, but you have taken a mortal wound.
Where are those 6s last time?
and a mortal wound.
And
Yeah.
a mortal wound.
Okay.
I'm going to use my cool little marker. So I think some of your Reapers can't shoot me now.
1 can at
Yeah.
that point. Boop. I should have shot them first. So the 1 Reaper man. He will reap you. 2s. 3s.
Minus? Oh, mate.
Just the 1 wound, actually. Something in the wound, you don't know. Right, this Leviathan Dreadnought's going to shoot them. A melter gun. 1 hit, because you're not crazy. 1 wound.
4 up. Ah.
Keeping that dice.
Yeah. It's a 5.
Right, hitting on 3s.
2 4.
3s. That's better. 4 2 up saves.
We're good. Combat it is.
I'm not going to bother shooting bolt pistols at them. Yeah, charge phase. My lord is going to charge into them.
Me lord.
He's
He's
in.
in.
This unit of... oh, your jump pack guys can heroically intervene, can't they?
6 inches.
6 inches?
Yes.
Oh.
Thank you for reminding me. I'd completely forgotten.
So yeah, this unit here is going to charge. Just realised that's a thing. They're going to go that. Ooh.
Have you shut the door so I can't do it now?
Yeah. He's used his staff, he's put it against the door and then wedged it into the floor. He's got his foot on it. And then the Master's Execution is going to go into them as well.
Liam, I'm going to spend a CP
Oh.
to heroically intervene.
1 CP, yeah.
6 inches.
You going to come to my lord?
Well, no, I'm just going to come to these guys.
Rude.
Out of engagement range of the me lord.
Then these guys here are going to attempt to charge them.
Yeah, seems reasonable.
On a double 1, that is a no.
Probably not the one.
Then the Terminator is going to charge over to well, whatever that is there.
Yep.
That's,
Ooh, that's
a 10. I should have started with them, because then I would have rerolled the charge over there. But that's fine. Absolutely fine, Amundo. Right then, I feel like I should probably go with my lord.
Yes.
Me lord.
My lord. He gets much attacks. Big wow.
And his thing is do mortal wounds on the hit roll, right?
Yes.
Cool.
How many objectives do you hold currently, Joe? Still just the 2?
2.
Cool, okay.
So he gets 6 attacks base.
Yep.
My sword gives me an additional attack. And Hatred Incarnate gives me an additional attack.
What's your strength?
Strength 5.
And what's your AP and damage?
-4, 2 damage.
Cool. Okay. I'm going to not use transhuman now. I'll use it over here.
Okay.
Joe, Wee Man has suggested you don't forget about a specific stratagem as well, called Death to the False Emperor, where against Imperium Space Marine units you can reroll all hit rolls.
I can, but I also hit on 2s anyway, so I never tend to do it most of the time. But I will use it.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
will-
saying he's brought it up. He's also said that apparently your nerd sorcerer can cast a 3rd power for a stratagem as well, just so you know. Okay? He's mentioned the
helping
3rd
you.
power thing like 2 or 3 times. I want to bring it up.
I
So
shall do it next turn just for you. I've got the CP, so might as well.
Watch him head explode himself
Yeah.
off the table now.
So I'm hitting you on 2s with
Yeah.
my lord. I get to reroll my attacks.
Oh, that's
Oh, that was a.
what's that? 4 mortal wounds.
So it's 4 mortal wounds,
Okay, I'll keep these
And
dice
they
here.
explode.
and they explode. So I'll leave those in there.
Nice.
And I'm wounding you
3s.
on 3s. What I could have done is give myself +1 to wound, but I won't. Doesn't matter.
Would it help you?
Wouldn't have helped me. So 2 fails. 2 fails. Those.
They're on my storm shields, right?
Oh no, I'm actually strength 6.
So no difference.
No difference. Yeah.
Yeah. So 4 ups.
Yeah.
So 2 will fail for 2 damage each.
Yeah.
So which goes first, the mortal wounds or the damage?
More wounds.
Okay, mortal wounds. So 6s to ignore because of the apothecary. So 1 and a bit will die. First one, 6s. Second one's dead, and cool. 1's on a wound.
Nice. Lord.
So let's take these 2.
Auto power off. Well, TV will turn off in 235 seconds.
It's good of it to let you know it's that far away.
That's gone away now.
So actually, I'm going to do these
I
2.
had to find the setting to turn that off because that gets annoying.
So I'm going to interrupt.
Yeah?
These 3 are going to hit your Master of Execution.
Who?
These 3 Blade Guard.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm in the
I
Assault
will.
Doctrine.
A Mark of Nurgle.
Yeah.
And what strength for you? 5, aren't you?
Yeah.
I will transhuman myself.
Cool.
So Darts and Deads has said it's damage first, then mortal wounds. I don't know if that makes any difference.
It wouldn't have made any difference in that time.
Because it's all 2 damage, basically, at that point.
But it might have made a difference if I'd rolled completely different numbers.
Well, no, because the.
So the hits do mortal wounds.
And
So
the attack sequence ends.
what did you lose in the end?
2.5. It would have, whichever way around it went, I didn't pass a single one.
So in terms of phases, I roll to hit. I do 4 mortal wounds. So those would then resolve, and then
Yeah, I
roll
agree.
to wound.
Yeah.
And
If
then,
it did mortal wounds at the same time as doing damage.
yeah, I think it goes the other way
So
around.
I think we did it the right way.
Yeah,
So these are hitting you on 2s.
yeah. I spent a CP, by the way,
Have you won?
for transhuman.
Re-rolling that 1. And those 2 explode. And I win you on 4s. This many at -4.
At -4, you say?
Yep. That's quite a lot, mate. That's quite a lot.
You'll be right.
Yeah.
4s.
Yes.
You weren't wounding on 2s, were you?
I was winning on 4s. 2 damage each.
Well, they go 1 damage each. No, I don't. Not on him. So
8.
1, 2, 3, 4. How many wounds do I have? 5. Well, he's dead, isn't he? Well, he's dead. Can't do much about that. Okay.
You were so confident. I thought you had something up your
So
sleeve.
I'll see if he explodes. I roll a dice.
Oh, this is going to be good.
But before removing the model, roll a d6 for each enemy unit within 3 inches of the barrel. On 2 to 5, that unit suffers d3 mortal wounds. On a 6, that enemy unit suffers 3 mortal wounds. So the Blade Guard take d3 mortal wounds. For just the 1, actually. Oh, typical. And then the Sanguinary Jobbers. Nothing.
And it's just enemies, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's annoying.
So the banner should mean that those 2 might get, the 2 that died on a 4+ would get a chance to make a single hit roll. But I've remembered it, but I would have put them all into the Master of Execution, so it's irrelevant. But because they died, 6 inches of banner, they could have done a stab.
Killed them dead and junk.
Rest of your stuff then.
So I'll do these guys.
They're the corny ones, aren't they?
So I've got a Khorne banner in there. So I get 4 attacks, 1 each, because I get 3 attacks base plus my close one. 1, 2, 3, 4. My sergeant. Mark of Khorne gives me additional +1 AP.
Nice. So what, you're AP2 now?
I'm AP2.
Yeah.
And then
And
it gives you another one, doesn't it? If you've got the icon. Improve the strength. So strength 5.
Ooh, how exciting. And I can't
Is this
transhuman
Mark of
these guys?
Corn?
Yeah.
So you get strength normally.
Yeah.
You get additional AP for the icon.
Yeah. So they're AP2 now.
Cool.
So I'm hitting you on 2s.
-1 to hit because of my masks.
Of course you are. You're the ones. Take the 2s out then.
And
But
explode your 6s.
Then 3s.
Cool. These 1 each, 1 damage each.
They're 1 damage each, so they're -2 goes to -1. So you've got 3 up saves.
I do indeed. So 2 will die unless I now ignore these.
Oh, I think you trashed my dice tray.
I've trashed your dice roll. So the first one's ignored, second one isn't. So 1 guy dies. So 1 guy, 1's on a wound.
You are annoying with rolling 6s. I'm just going to say it now.
Sorry, mate. Right, does he, with the banner, get to punch you back? No.
Right,
What was it for?
my Terminator is
Yeah.
over here. I've got a Black Legion stratagem that gives Terminators +1 AP, I believe.
Are you sure? Or is it +1 attacks?
There's one that gives you +1 attack.
+1 attack and fight first for 2 CP is called Bringer to Despair.
Yeah.
Tip of the Spear, unit can reroll charges and get +1 AP for 2 CP.
So I'll do the bringers. I'll do the +1 attack. So my Terminators, they've got 5 attacks each one.
Cool, and I'm transhuming on this squad that he's fighting.
You can thank Weeman for that as well, by the way.
Thank you, E-Man. So I'm going to put 3 into the transhuman squad.
Yep.
And 2 into the non-transhuman squad.
Cool.
So I'm hitting you on 2s because I charged.
Yep.
I'm not re-rolling, but I get 3 6s. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And I'm wounding you on 4s. Oh, for flippity flopping sake! Transhuman is doing work for him.
It is, isn't it?
So 1 dice.
Real work as well.
And then
Who died, by the way? Some things have died.
So I've not lost a squad yet, but the Master of Executions is gone.
Is that yours, Joe?
yeah.
So Paddy's got 10 victory points on his secondary.
And then this is into the smaller squad.
Yep.
Just hitting on 2s with exploding 6s. And
3s?
3s.
Oh, that's
There we go. See,
Should-
when he's not transhuman, they all wound.
5s. Well, they're dead. 1, 2, yep, dead.
Is that a unit for Joe?
That
This
is.
a unit for Joe.
Cool. I'm going to pile in
And then
punch you
I've
then.
got 1 Terminator left in
Where's your single dude? This one?
that one there, yeah.
Cool.
He's a single Pringle ready to mingle.
I'm going to put my entire squad then into him.
All right.
So 5 each, because yes, I'm in the Assault Doctrine now and you charge me.
Big shout out to Rimney. Gifted 5 memberships.
What a guy.
Legend.
Oh, what a guy.
Yeah. 5.
There is a stratagem that allows a unit to fight twice, but it's
Is it
only
Legionnaires?
Legionnaires.
Do you know how many
Speaking of Legionnaires, your Legionnaires have definitely got to fight.
No, those Legionnaires went into your...
Oh, yeah, they did indeed.
Yeah.
That many at -2.
At -2, you say?
Yes.
So -1?
Yep.
So 3s.
Oh, mate.
Oh, so he ignores 1,
Nice.
and then apparently he's dead. But I'm going to see PV roll it.
I've got a Thunderhammer coming in.
Oh, I
Please,
failed
don't-
anyway, he's dead. There we go.
That's another 5, please hit him.
Another 5
Yeah.
to Padua. Okay.
Whose stupid idea was it to do this narrative game?
Yours.
So I'm going to come around this
Next
way.
time, take a crap combat army.
Do you know how many guys Rimney got for memberships?
20?
5. 5 guys.
Liam's happy.
Joe, 5 guys. Joe, 5 guys.
There is a great video
5
online.
guys.
There's a great video online of during the Star Wars release junket thing.
Yeah.
Carl Urban and the gentleman who plays Sulu, whose name I can never remember from.
Indiana Jones.
No, I can't remember where he's from, but he's in films.
Mm.
I've seen them. And basically the woman interviewing him, it's like if you had a teleporter
Yes, I have
that
seen
could
this.
go from anywhere to anywhere, like to any food place. So it's like from your bedroom. So she was like, if I had a choice, I'd have from my bedroom to 5 guys. And Carl looks at each other like, what now? From my house to 5 guys. So, and he's like, so from your house to 5 guys. And she's like, yes, as in the restaurant. And they're like, oh! So every time you say 5 guys, I think of that.
5 guys.
Yeah. Go find it, it's funny. Yeah.
Anyway, we done?
No, I have to fight back
Sadly.
with my sanguinary guard.
Sadly not. You heroically intervened, didn't you?
So I still get my bonuses.
I just wonder if I fight twice now with that unit for 2 CP, I get to go before you swing? Because I charge this turn.
Oh, yeah, why not?
I don't know the wording on the stratagem, whether it's at the end of the phase.
It's probably worth having a look at.
I'll have a gander before he murderates that
Because I do
unit.
have 20 attacks coming at you.
I did have a codex in here, but Paddy took it into the house and then forgot it.
Oh, yeah. I thought you had it. I put the Chaos Demons Codex back in the shelf and thought that was me doing a good deed.
Unless Brom's playing because time reasons, we should have more Joe segues in the yeah.
This is why we need the music, like Joe's thinking music.
We'll
as
call
a
him
background.
we'll call him Joe Rogoff instead of Joe Rogon.
Yeah.
From now on. Off he goes.
Because we could almost like have you need like a separate Joe cam where you can just stare directly into it.
Yes,
Zoom
super
in.
chatted. I'm saving James Hobbs super chat because it's a question that'll be interesting to answer. But yes, in super chat, he said, Lim, are you the cleverest host? Would you like to play a word association game? I've already worked this out, by the way, but I'm going to throw it out to you two. In this order, give the opposite meaning to these words. Always staying, take me down.
Always what?
Always staying, take me down. And then just think about songs.
Yeah, it's going to be. It's going to be a Rick roll, isn't it? I got off the first word as I am not falling for that.
Yeah, never gonna. Give me up. Or,
Can't believe we got Rick rolled on live TV.
never gonna
My
give you
head
up.
went to Paradise City.
Never what? I'm never gonna give you up, Joe.
Yeah. I thought, yeah.
In that case, what's Joe still thinking? James says, who would win? Angron versus Abaddon versus Mortarion versus Be'lakor? Are we talking narratively or are we talking rules?
Abaddon versus...
Abaddon versus Angron versus Mortarion versus Be'lakor.
Abaddon because of his damage cap.
Be'lakor...
Narratively.
It depends on who went first
Yeah.
on the table.
Let's go tabletop first.
Be'lakor can't do it in a round of combat because he can't stop damage caps.
Yeah.
So he can mortal wound 3 of him and then fight 3 of him,
You can't kill him.
but he can't kill him.
But I don't think Abaddon would kill him back.
But Abaddon can't use his reroll all hits and wounds versus Be'lakor because Be'lakor stops you from rerolling wounds.
Yeah.
Um,
If we're talking tabletop in melee, I'm gonna call after the rules that were showcased this week Angron.
You'd hope so.
And I'm only going to call that because they showcased him as having 12 attacks, right, at strength 9 as a base strength, and he can trade in each one of his attacks for 3 attacks, which means he has 36 attacks at strength 9, AP minus 3, and I
Damage
think
2, was it?
3 damage.
it's 3.
it 2 damage?
One's 2
I thought it was
damage
2
and
damage.
one's
D3 plus 3.
The other one's D3 plus 3. But I don't think
36 strength 2 damage 2
But
attacks.
again, I don't think he ignores damage
No.
caps.
He doesn't ignore damage caps.
So-
So Abaddon wins.
But,
Yeah.
but Abaddon, I don't think could kill them back, so they get a
Oh,
second turn.
Abaddon absolutely destroys
All of them.
all of
You
them.
reckon?
But
Bar
Be'lakor,
Be'lakor.
if Mortarion goes first,
Oh, ignore me. Ignore me. Jesus Christ. I was annoyed when I saw Angron's rules. I just got more annoyed because his sweep is actually only 1 damage.
that
good.
is bum bum.
But there are 36 attacks.
36, strength 9, AP minus 3, 1 damage. It depends. If World Eaters keep their bonus for +1 attack on the charge, it'll go to 39.
yeah.
Still only 1 damage.
I mean, he'll kill any horde of anything.
Yeah.
Or
He'll
one
kill
wound
pretty
stuff.
much anything.
But,
He'll kill your Terminators.
Yeah, I think Mortarion, if he goes first before Abaddon, if he gets a decent... Because he does more wins in the psychic
yeah.
phase, then he
How
shoots...
does Angron not ignore damage caps?
Because damage caps are
He's
stupid.
fucking Angron.
I tell you what, because they did this...
It's a Tau Flamer that ignores damage
the
caps.
thing is, though, they've done this in the Chaos Codex as well, is that no named characters have the ability to ignore damage caps, but there'll be some random relic that some boggo person can take that does ignore damage caps.
The Tau Burst Cannon is the one that ignores damage
Yeah.
caps.
So, obviously, you've got the Nurgle Power Fist in the Chaos book. So there'll be some axe or some helmet for headbutting people.
As long as the codex came out after they invented damage caps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't understand.
Also, does Angron have a... He's not got a demonic save, does he? He's just got a regular invuln.
Save, no.
Demon Primarchs need to get demonic saves.
Yeah.
Because...
Demon Primarchs just need to be less shit than they currently are, Joe. That's a fact. Angron, in all seriousness, tabletop-wise, if I was given the choice, you can have any one of these 4 units in your army. Which one you taking? Take an Abaddon.
Yep.
Every time, without fail.
Yeah.
Take an Abaddon.
He's an auto-include in armies that aren't even his
But
own.
if you listen to Aaron Dempsey Bowden, I would, because he is a genius.
He is.
Abaddon goes and slaps around all the Primarchs before going on a crusade.
So,
So he brings them all in line. He's like, take that, Magnus.
narratively, who wins?
Abaddon, every time.
But Joe is Abaddon's #1 fanboy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a pretty big Abaddon fanboy, to be fair.
Obviously, my heart's with Magnus.
He'll see it coming.
He will see it coming.
Demon Angron, right, in the Siege of... In the Horus Heresy books, does not have a great track record for fighting anybody.
He loses as soon as he comes up against someone with a name.
Yeah.
He loses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perturabo, with a hammer, pastes him.
Datsun Des says Angron bench pressed a Warhound Titan before he ascended to demonhood. He should be able to beat up that little Black Legion upstart.
If you read... So, like, the best Primarch, narratively speaking, is Sanguinius, because he's got a great track record.
Because he bitch slapped Cabanda and then immediately after rips out Angron's butcher's nails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's after he's killed a Titan Legion's worth of Titans.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm not the only one though who's a bit sad about how all the Demon Primarchs are.
Just bumhole.
They're just rubbish.
They're just so bad.
Yeah.
Like,
I was looking
Why-
at Angron, so I was talking to Joe earlier, Paddy, right? Angron, right, who's a demon Primarch.
Yeah.
So he's essentially a Primarch turned Bloodthirster.
Should be better than a Bloodthirster.
So he's got toughness 7, 18
Yeah.
wounds according to this new article. A Bloodthirster's toughness 8, 20 wounds.
Yeah, with a damage cap, if you want.
Yeah, and he's got a
Yeah.
4+ demonic invulnerability save against both melee and ranged.
yeah.
It's dumb, isn't it?
I'd take my Bloodthirster over Angron every day of the week.
Thing is,
Yeah.
though, 18 wounds in the game in general is nothing.
It's the worst number of wounds as well because it means you can't be obscured.
Right. I know I bring Kerry to occasional Kerry Kaitona to games, but I know she's just going to get absolutely done because everyone can kill a knight in a turn.
Yeah, it's nonsense.
Like if like whenever you build a list, you go, can I kill an Imperial Knight in a turn? Yes, my list is fine.
Yeah.
I'll be okay.
So I remember 7th edition, where if you shot a strength 4 bolt gun at a knight,
You
you
can hurt.
couldn't damage it.
Yeah. But having always wound on 6s has not hurt the game, but it's something I'm not happy with.
Well, they brought Knight Titans and stuff into the game, which personally I don't think they should have done. They should have kept them for Apocalypse. And then what they had to do was they had to ramp up all the weapons to deal with said big toys. So now everything's just super killy all the time.
And then they had to put in damage caps.
Yeah, and Mark of
invulnerable-
Zeech
and ignore invulnerables, and then super duper invulnerables.
Yeah.
So,
And Grey Knight's next codex will ignore demonic invulnerables. Hey!
and ignore denies.
I kind of feel like Grey Knights should ignore demonic and vulnerable saves.
Yeah.
Or they should have the ability to
Reduce them or something.
reduce them. Like if Grey Knights are on the same table as demons, because before they used to affect the demonic and vulnerable save, didn't they? Like saves got worse, or they suffered greater instability. Do you want me to just take off those 5 Marines?
I was going to say, after all your questing, did you find out the answer?
Yeah, it's at the end of the fight phase, so they'll all be dead.
Yeah.
Because how many attacks does each Blade Guard get?
So this is the Sanguinary Guard, and each one's got 5 because you charge them and they're in the Assault
So
Doctrine.
you get
20.
20 attacks.
Yeah.
Hitting on...
2s re-rolling.
Yeah, I'm going to take them off.
Yeah. Wounding on 2s. Damage AP 5 now.
So they're dead. So that means Paddy gets another 5 points.
Yeah.
Cool. So I've got Paddy as
AP
killing 4
-4.
units, Joe. Is that correct? I've got you as killing 1 so far.
Mm.
Okay. I've got you on 2 objectives, Joe. Correct. Paddy, I've got you on 3.
Because
you,
it's sticky, isn't it?
it is sticky, yeah, because you hold it at your command phase, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Which means
Hang on.
You did.
No, I didn't.
you did.
Because first turn I didn't quite get to it. Second turn I moved on to it in my movement phase, and then he killed me off in his turn 3. So I didn't get it.
So you haven't had it yet.
Not yet.
So you've only got 20 victory points actually, because it wasn't sticky,
Only 20.
which makes the game a little bit tighter at least.
I mean, I'm going to be table soon.
I should tell people that there is 45 points caps on both primary and secondary. However, That means at the end of Joe, so top of turn 3, at the end of Joe, turn 3, Blood Angels are on 50 points, Blood Angels are on 35, and then the Blood Angels are to go next.
Yep.
So,
I mean, I've had units of Terminator, 2 units of Terminators fail to kill 10 Intercessors.
should have brought more Terminators instead of trying to cheese it with 2 Leviathans that have literally done nothing but stand there,
I mean,
holding hands.
They're good bouncers. They're intimidating.
they're honestly, they're actually holding hands.
I'm coming for one of them now. I'm going to see what happens. Oh, they're -1 damage, aren't they? Cool, damage 1.
you do get like 6 attacks each though.
5.
Oh. That's still pretty good.
Command phase, reroll everything. +1 to hit. Because they're going to get +1 to hit anyway. Cool. Let's do some movement, shall we?
Nice.
Is he -1 damage and everything?
Who?
Him.
Yeah, he's -1 damage. And, no, he's half damage.
Cool. So in my movement phase.
Big thank you, Asbo. Work laptop put to the best use. Well, I wouldn't go that far, mate, because, you know, Pornhub's a thing. Maybe not the work laptop, though, eh? Maybe.
That's what incognito mode's for.
So, Asbo in the chat has been asking about tonight's mission. I'm going to flash it up for you very, very quickly. You can clearly pause it if you want. We made it custom, Battleship Assault. So they get 10 points for each objective they hold, and they are progressive, so I'm changing them as and when they move on or off objectives. They're sticky if they hold them in their command phase. They also get an additional 5 points for secondary points for every unit they completely destroy, maximum 45 on each. And they get a number of command points equal to the number of objectives they hold, putting Paddy back up to 9 command points. Jay, you're on 4. You've been spending. You've been a big spender today.
Well, you got. Oh, I just tapped on my mic then. I'm sorry if I deafened anyone. Yeah, I thought I'd try and kill some stuff that turn, but Paddy was like, no.
So I see a comment from Weeman. I'm going to ask you a question here.
Yeah.
Do we think still Mark of Tzeentch is the way to go with Terminators? And I'll ask you, I'll give you a reason for why, and you're not going to like this because you have actively stated it's the worst mark out there. But Mark of Nurgle...
Mark of Nurgle has one major benefit in the sense that you've got the transhuman stratagem.
Exactly.
And
you also can't be wounded on 2s or 4s.
Yes, but my issue at the moment is that the average weapon strength within the game has gone up from... It's not 4 anymore. It's either 5 or 6 is the average. Because all Space Marines now have power swords which make them strength 5, pretty much. Or strength 6. Or there's Custodes. Or even Eldar stuff usually gives them +2 strength, which puts them on 5. But same for Harlequins.
Yeah.
So, Mark of Nurgle never really comes into play unless you're playing Space Marines, which are shooting you with strength 4 bolt guns.
What would you say has done more this battle? Your Mark of Tzeentch or Paddy's transhuman?
Well, Paddy's transhuman has worked a lot better, but he gets a lot of attacks. A lot of attacks.
Yeah, no, he
and
does.
not many armies, apart from maybe Harlequins that get as many attacks as Blood Angels in combat.
But let's say of all those attacks he gets through, you stop 1 with Mark of Tzeentch. How many are you stopping instead with transhuman?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking out loud. I don't know. I'm not saying this is a better idea.
I'd actually, instead of Mark of Nurgle, I'd probably say that Mark of Sinesh has got good play for Terminators because it gives you a free interrupt and you can be affected by a psychic power that gives you a 5-up feel no pain, which is really, really good. So if Paddy did 3 charges, I basically get some interrupts. Or did 4 charges, I get a lot of interrupts, which is really, really good.
Feel no pain does work as well.
Oh, feel no pain
Always comes in
so
clutch,
good.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Mark of Tzeentch just because I just prefer Tzeentch.
Yeah.
And I really like the 4+ invulnerable save. But I have thought about the idea of having 3 Terminator squads and then giving each one a different mark, supported by a different character to help them.
Maybe more Black Legion, potentially.
So you go 1 unit of Mark of Nurgle Terminators, and they have there's a source. You could give them a sorcerer, which then makes them -1 to be hit as well. And then you take a Mark of Tzeentch Terminators, and then you give them a Dark Apostle, because he can give them 6-up feel no pain, and
Chuck the black rune in there for good measure somewhere.
Make them -1 to the wound. It's really good. And then Marcus Slash Terminators to give them feel no pain and fights first.
Okay.
Which is really good. And I think you can get a full back and charge stratagem out of that as well. And with Black Legion, you get a full back and charge strat. So you got 2 units that can full back and charge. There is a lot more tactical play, but because I like to keep things simple, stupid. Error Mark of Siege. There we go. Instead of me going, oh, this unit's got this unit's got this.
You've got to paint them differently and put something to remind yourself.
I've got to make different. I've got to make 3 Terminators with different types of banners, like a Mark and Nurgle one.
We just buy a box of Blight Laws and buy a box of Scarab Occult.
Yeah.
And paint them black.
Yeah.
Ooh, now you've just given me an idea for the Alpha Legion project. Nice.
I've got some Death Shroud at home,
Have
actually.
you?
They're Liam's, but I've got some at home.
Yeah.
They're
Are they
now.
Chris's now?
Yeah.
Right. No, he's not. He's not. He's not. Laced your palm with coin.
The finest coin.
Yeah.
Thank you, Big Bad Peter Gamer. Which is the best way to strip paint off of models? BioStrip 2.0.
Yeah.
Well, unless it's resin. Don't put that shit on resin because it will melt it.
I
Strip the paint though.
Yeah.
So BioStrip's alright on plastic.
Dettol
Or
I've used
metal.
before.
Dettol's okay, but it stinks to high heaven.
Oh,
And it's
for
a
days.
horrible gooey mess it makes
Yeah,
as well.
it does. It's just like it's like getting snot on you in the shower.
It also
just
doesn't properly strip it as well.
No.
Like the deep recesses still full of junk.
I live by acetone-free nail polish remover. It's really good. You can either dip it and then leave it in for like 5 minutes and then use a toothbrush, or you can put it on cotton swabs and just rub it off.
Oh,
I might try that one.
Like the amazing Mandy, you can super chat a reply to a super chatted question.
Oh.
Who says gaming simple green, water, and either a sonic jewellery cleaner or an electric toothbrush to brush all the crap off after you soak the models for a bit.
Smart.
Or find someone with a sandblaster.
Yeah.
Just don't want any detail left
Or
on the
just
model.
do what Liam does.
Just give it a
Spin
joke.
or just give it to Joe. And he's like, Joe, fix this.
And by fixes, I mean painting for your army. I bought a new one.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
like, I got bored. Here's this model.
I do that a lot.
Yeah.
But they come back for the channel, so it's all good.
Yeah, everything's recycled here. Everything gets reused.
Well loved.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
you both profited, so
Yeah.
shut up.
I mean, I'm
100%.
not gonna lie, I've done pretty well off of
Oh,
of
yes.
Liam. So
Yeah. Generous
Yeah.
Master Liam.
It's
Yeah.
from the channel.
yeah. But that does allow him to beat me occasionally. So.
Not when they're looking.
Yeah, only when the cameras are off, or we're on the other camera channel. Only spans.
Only Thanes.
Mm.
I've moved.
I know, I'm showing them.
Yeah, so I've moved over there. They've hidden. 'Cause I
Oh,
want
Brave
an
Blood
objective.
Angels.
They haven't been overtaken yet. Everyone else has come out to play. So this unit, Sanguinary Guard, with the rerolls, has moved out here. No, that was that unit. I've ruined my rerolls. They've moved out here. I've healed the 2 damaged ones and brought one back with my Apothecary, who's come out to 1v1 your Psyker. Because why not? Mephiston's come out to play. Dante and the Banner Dude are going to go and take on Mini Horus. And then my Death Company have come out to bonk some Terminators.
Nice.
Bonk. I was going to charge that other Leviathan, but then that would literally just give you that Sanguinary Guard unit for free because you'd interrupt and kill them. Or interrupt and kill them.
I mean,
So
he would shake them.
he would kill them.
Shake me like a
they'd
China
die.
doll.
So I'm going to Psychic. I'm going to do the Quickening on myself, which will probably go off in a 6. Do you want to
That
try
means you get extra attacks.
D3 extra attacks before I do the thing I cocked up on last time? I'm actually going to read what it casts on first. The Quickening is a Walk Charge 6. It does go off. So that would be D3 extra attacks, and I can re-roll charges.
Oh, on himself.
On himself, yeah.
Yeah, we let him go.
And then I'm going to Unleash Rage on the Blade Guard. Doesn't go off. This is a really disappointing psychic phase to what I'm used to.
Can't you do 3 powers?
No, he knows.
The Lord of Death, Super Psyker of the Blood
He
Angels.
knows 3. Can manifest and deny 2.
That just sounds lazy.
His psychic power in the books he's ridiculous. In the table he's terrible. He's just a
In
fairly
the
average
books,
one.
he flies around on a giant ethereal wings,
Yeah.
chopping
Tyranids out the sky.
Tyranids out the sky, whilst like psychic blasting stuff.
Or splits his soul in 3 and fights 3,000 demon princes at once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is the tabletop equivalent of erectile dysfunction.
Of Dante. Yeah. Yeah, they've done my boy Dante and Mephiston dirty on the table.
All Space Marine characters are just trash.
They're so bad.
They're just so bad.
Excuse me, there's Chief Chaplain Cassius, who only does hit you on a 3+.
I'm not going to bother shooting you in combat with pistols over there because you're just Mark of Zinc shit.
Well, that's what you want him to do.
Yeah, but he gets it in. Is it per turn or per
Turn,
phase?
turn.
Turn.
Oh right.
Phase.
Well, I'm going to shoot you with
Yeah,
pistols.
you might.
So that's why Mark of Zinch is
One.
a little bit annoying
Because you can fish it out.
because it's not like the Votan one which you get to choose when it happens.
Oh, fucking hell. Dry your eyes.
No, I won't.
8 of these dudes into your Havocs, hitting on 2s,
They
rerolling
are
1s.
Mark of Nurgle, I believe, my Havocs.
Cool, so I'll be winning on 5s then.
I am toughness 5 already.
So they're hitting on 2s because they're in 6 inches of my Warlord, so they get +1 to hit. And I wound you once at -1.
Oh, I lost a wound.
Cool.
A wound?
1 wound, actually. Sweet. Yeah, that'll be that. No one else is going to bother. Charges. Death Company. Death Company.
Yeah,
He's going into him.
yeah,
They're going into them.
yeah,
Everyone else is going into him.
yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Follow
How
that.
much CP have I got?
You've got 4 of the finest command points, Joe.
How many have I got?
Only 9.
Feel free to just throw them away, I guess.
So in half an inch and half an inch through that dreadnought, we're in. I mean, I need a... Yeah, that's fine. I get +1 to charge, so they can't miss.
Can't miss.
He's going into him. Yeah, he's got an 8.
Oh, his backpack fell off.
It's fine, it's magnetised. They got an 11.
Oh. Shoddy.
Just...
Boop.
Cool.
We should do a Blood Angels versus Flesh Terrors once I've got my army
Yeah,
done.
that would be fun. So they're within 2 for coherency. Cool. So, I'm going to go first.
Yeah?
Where am I going to go first? I'm going to go first with the Death Company.
Yeah?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the Death Company. So, Chainsaw dudes, two basic, 1 for a Chainsword,
Yeah?
1 for Death Company and charging, 1 for Space Marine and charging,
Yeah.
1 for Blood Angel and charging.
Many attacks, Joe.
Many attacks, big wow, winning you on 3s. 3 at -2.
4s. Or is it -2 goes to
-1, yeah.
-1? So that passes.
Yep.
On 3. And then what's the damage?
1.
I ignore 1.
Yeah.
Take a wound.
So I've now got 20 Thunder Hammers.
Oh, of course. Yeah, yeah.
You're right about Marcus Inch would be better if you could... well, for you, it'd be better if you
Yeah.
could pick when it happens. But it's only on 4s.
But Mark of Nurgle would literally mean that you only wound me on 3s.
Yeah.
Which is a bit meh.
That would give you the transhuman
That
strap.
many.
It would give me a
at
chance.
-3 becomes -2.
But it only would have stopped 1 there.
Yeah.
But then I'd want to... Like in a minute, I will be using it on my lord. Me lord!
4s.
4s.
Each one is 3 damage.
Well, they're all dead, aren't they? They're all dead.
Oh dear.
Did you roll 5? Yes, you did. Cool. So I'm about to... Oh no, Joe, I'm assuming you're interrupting.
I'm going to interrupt
With your lord?
with my lord. Angelic sacrifice!
Correct. That's what I was looking... I'm thinking, no, glad you know what it's called. On the banner.
Wasted time.
You're looking a bit salty here, Joe.
It's
Just a bit.
1 CP, please.
1 CP, I can't attack anyone of worthwhile. I have to attack his apothecary.
No, the banner.
Oh, the banner.
Yeah.
Who will hit on 2s.
-1 to hit.
You're the ones.
Exploding.
6 explodes, he takes 2 mortal wounds.
Cool.
Oh no, that because it comes out.
Oh,
automatically.
got it.
I might just... I'm not going to re-roll. And then I wound you on 3s.
Yep.
That is that many at
So-
-4.
Mortal wounds.
So-
This is for the apothecary, so he's got 3 left.
And that many at -4.
-3, so 5s.
Yeah?
So he's got 3 left. He's dead.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
2
gonna roll.
damage each.
I'm going to roll these once. He's dead. A point for Joe.
So I've spent 2 CP.
Cool. So now let's go on to this. Let's go for Mephiston. So he gets D3 extra attacks for 3.
Nice. I'm going to transhuman, my
That
lord.
makes sense. So he's got 5 plus whatever he gets base. So he's got 10 attacks. Twos. That's good.
Oh my God, Paddy!
That's a Mephiston is letting me down.
I am marked. It doesn't matter. I'm marked it. So I
I'm strength
transhuman.
10.
So,
yeah,
4s.
4s. Cool. We ruined you once.
Minus.
4, I think.
Well, it's a 4, but 8's fine.
Fist on
I was going to say,
the fist one is so
I feel
bad.
slightly better.
It's good though because I would have done 1 damage.
I'm going to take. Oh, these are Mark and Nurgle, so you won't get you. So you'd be your strength 5,
Yeah.
which means that you'd be wounding me on 2s, which means you go back to wounding me on 3s.
Yeah. No, you're toughness 5, aren't you?
Yeah.
So I'll be winning on 4s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So 6 attacks
Yeah,
with
Mark
Dante.
and Nurgle is worthwhile on toughness 5 units, but not on toughness 4 units.
2s.
But it's slightly sad that you can't put that on.
That's from Dante. 6 wounds for your troubles at minus 4.
4-ups,
Each of them is damage 2.
which goes to damage 1.
So 4 wounds.
He takes 4. He's got 3 left.
Blood Angels named characters are mint.
Yeah.
Well, did you? Oh, don't forget you were winning me on 4s
Do
because transhuman.
you want to take half of the wounds off then? Because I completely forgot about that.
There was 2 5s, 2 6s, I think, from what I've just seen.
Yeah.
So I think there was 2 that were less than that.
So I roll 4.
So take 3,
All right then. So
because that's maths. I'm going to be happy if you only want to take 2. You've got 4 left.
got 4 left.
Okay, cool. So now we're going on to the Sanguinary Guard.
Oh no, we'll roll this Sanguinary Guard.
Okay, so 20 attacks.
Because it might be okay-ish.
2's re-rolling. 6's explode. No, I gave it to the Blade Guard. They're re-rolling because Dante, and they hit on 2's because they're within 6 of Dante.
So yeah, you're winning me on 4s now.
4's to wound. Each of those you don't get save and is 2 damage.
And then -5, are they?
Oh yeah, of course, I'm working down. -4.
So 6s. Oh, they're all dead. There we go.
And then Sanguinary Priest. I think it's got 4 attacks base. 3 attacks base. +1 for charging, +1 for Red Thirst, and then 3 extra from the Teeth of Terror.
Oh, is that what you got on your little
Yeah.
on your apothecary?
Hitting on 3s? Or is it 2s? Hitting on 2s.
Really?
Yeah. Because he's an HQ rather than
Oh.
elite.
Just the
Wounding on that because I get +1 on strength 5. -3 now.
-3
2 damage each.
goes to -2.
Yep.
So 5s. Mugs each. Ignores the first one. 4 go through. So I've got a wound left.
Yeah, 2 damage each, so you're all good.
Yeah.
Happy.
He'll swing back on you in
Yeah,
a
nice.
second. Because I think you. Oh no, because you got the. No, go with your blade. No, your blade guard didn't charge.
Yes, they didn't charge. So now it's you to fight back.
Hmm.
And then it will be me.
Yes, it's just my master of possession,
Your mop.
who actually gets 5 attacks.
That's nice.
I hit you on 3s. 2 explodes. Good.
Watch as my Sanguinary Priest just dies.
+3 strength, so strength 7.
Yep. Presumably -1 damage D3.
Just -1 D3 damage.
3 ups. So 1 goes through.
Oh, D3 damage. 3.
Do I ignore any of them on 6s? Of course I do.
The bottom comment on chat right now that I can see is Liam Dempsey, can we super chat some extra units for Joe?
Who would have thought that the really fast combat army would be better than the really slow combat army?
You've still got 2 Leviathans,
I still have 2 Leviathans left.
and they are going to kill me next time.
Yeah.
So
Right then.
now it's the Blade Guard into Mini Abaddon.
Mini Don.
So they can reroll 1s because Abaddon's near them. Abaddon, Dante, and the banner gave them +1 to hit before they died. And they've got exploding 6s. 6. I've never used this pad before, it's quite good.
It's not bad.
Exploding 6s. Your Mark of Nurgle.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
and you can't move me on 4s because
So
you're human.
it would be 5 because I didn't charge and I have not been charged.
Oh.
So I don't get my bonuses.
So
5.
5.
-4.
So 4s.
Yep.
Ah!
Takes a wound.
Takes a wound. He's down to 3.
He's a tough old boy, isn't he?
That's it.
That's that.
So, end of the turn.
Hmm.
How many are we holding, Paddy? Just the
3.
3 still?
Yep.
Joe still holding the 2?
Yup.
So at the end of battle round 3, before we move into battle round 4, it is currently 40 points to the Black Legion, to 70 points to the Blood Angels. Only 10 of those points are an additional objective. The rest of them are just killed units.
So I have killed 3 more models.
You've killed 6 units in total.
Yeah.
Yeah, for 30 points.
Yeah.
Joe's killed 2
1,
units for 10.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, that's what I got for 30
Yeah,
points.
My go?
Yeah.
We are battle round 4, Joe. Take it away, sir.
Oh.
And we have no more super chats or gifted membership to talk about. So just go top down and fuck them.
Oh.
At this rate, we might need to go to turn 6.
Well, yes.
Yeah. This is what I was expecting.
Get me to the door.
Oh, I think it's actually just about staying warm enough in here.
It's quite nice with that little heater on.
It's not that nice over here.
Oh, really?
No.
Because
you
I'm
got
not
the fridge open.
I'm not under the, yeah, because I'm sat in the fridge. It's because I've not got the filming
The heat
lights
lamp.
on me.
Yeah.
So it's actually quite chilly in the corner over here.
I reckon if the helicopter flew over here, your garage wouldn't have any snow on it, and they might think you're using the lamps for something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they find places that are growing.
Weed farms, isn't it?
Yeah. Weed farms. Oh, here they come, the boys.
Just my boggo dudes now. But it's all right. It's all right. How much CP do I have?
Have you just left that present in the middle there?
Sticky though, aren't
They're
they?
sticky though, aren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah. How many CP do you have? Well, how many did you have at the start of the turn? 2?
2.
So you got a total of 3 of the finest command points there.
No, because I hold 2 objectives.
Yeah, so you had 1,
Oh, yeah.
but then plus 2 is 3, Joe.
Mm.
That's how maths works.
Mm.
Hold up one finger. Hold up one finger, Joe. Hold up 2 fingers on the other hand, Joe. How many fingers are you holding up, Joe?
He's run out of fingers to count.
4.
No, you haven't got 4 fingers. Put your knob away.
It's more of a thumb. Right. Yeah. I can use a stratagem on my Chaos Lord because he's a Terminator unit. I can fall back and charge.
Tasty.
Well,
is
just quickly,
CP.
because people have been asking, and I keep forgetting to answer because you lot are talking, which is fine, obviously. But the Colonel says, did you answer a previous member when we're going to have the black dice back in stock? Today, we paid the final instalment of the black and white dice,
Yeah.
matte black and matte white,
Yeah.
and we only pay on the day that they're shipped.
Oh.
So they were
exciting.
shipped from the US of A to us right today.
I'm
we-
excited
we-
for white dice.
We might even have them by the end of the week
Nice.
for the Great Hall Gathering. Maybe.
Mm.
Possibly.
That would
I
be
think I
very
might have to get
tasty.
some white ones.
The
Yeah.
white ones are very nice.
I'm gonna have to order myself some as well.
Yeah. I am. So I've got 2 CP now.
Can we roll Joe into lose his homeschool program?
I'm going to.
Savage.
That's an amazing comment.
I'm going to shoot some guns now.
All right, Joe.
So Mr. Leviathan is going to shoot everything at them.
Cool.
So 2 melter guns. A hit and a miss. And a not a wound. Good times. Right. 5, 6, 7, 8 of the nipple guns.
Come on, I've just said we can sell these dice soon. Make them work, please.
So Paddy's really good at
I'm there,
showing them
yeah.
off. Just the 3 on them.
We're good.
There we go. And then this guy here, annoyingly, that one blade guard who's in unit coherency with the rest of his unit.
He
So
was until you removed your lord.
yeah.
Do you want to shoot at Mephiston?
Kind of. No,
You
we'll
shoot
shoot the
him
blade
with
guard. 2 melt guns at the blade guard. Both hit. 1 wound.
We're good.
So they're great.
They're very good when you need them.
Volkite.
All the 6s.
So 1 mortal wound and 2 saves. It's 1 mortal wound. And then we're going to charge. So Mr. Leviathan into Mephiston and that unit.
Yep.
He's in.
Bonk.
Bonk. And then Mr. Leviathan into those 2 units.
Yep. Ooh,
Bonk.
big bonk.
And then my lord is going to charge the Sanguinary Guard. Nyah. He's in.
Guess they're dead.
And then this unit here is also going to charge. So they'll stay there blocking the door.
Timothy Fowler super chat says, "Will we be able to purchase extra medium team shirts like Paddy has?"
Absolutely.
It's medium.
It's just, I've like put the arms on a hot wash and that's
Yeah,
it.
so Paddy bought a large t-shirt and a small t-shirt, took the arms from the small and stitched them onto the body of the large.
It was a painstaking experience,
Yeah.
but worth it.
So, Mr. the Dreadnought here is
Yeah.
gonna
How many
go.
attacks do they have?
6.
Tasty.
Oh.
Oh.
My God. There we go. All good.
How many CP do I have, Liam?
Many.
Cool.
Many.
More
So
than you need.
I'm gonna make them all go into Mephiston and also transhuman him
Cool.
because
So
he's
how many is that?
Primaris 2.
I've hit him 1, 2, 3, 4 times at 1 explodes.
Cool.
And I wound him on 4s. So that is 3 at -3, so -2.
Do you know what's good?
What's that?
I don't have an invulnerable save. 5s.
Well, he's dead. That's
How many wounds is that?
6.
Well, I'm gonna try and ignore them
How?
because I'm the Lord of Death.
Oh.
5 up. He takes 3.
Cool.
How many wounds does Mephiston even have? 6. Can you get a close up on Joe's snapped face?
I'm trying
It's just
to
when
kill stuff. And Paddy's like, no,
I rolled a 7. Yeah.
no.
Well, I guess I'm going to interrupt with the Sanguinary Guard then, right?
Yeah? Into whom?
See, I want to say your Lord, but I think you'd get sad, so I'm going to go into the Leviathan.
No, don't go into Leviathan because that's literally pointless because
Yeah.
they won't kill it.
Yeah.
Joe, look at the camera. What do we say thank you to Boris for?
Thanks for killing our economy.
Oh, no. What do we normally thank people
Oh,
for?
thank you for the poo.
Wrong Boris.
Oh, brilliant. Lehman Russell said, "Where's Joe's t-shirt for the channel?" He's probably saving it for the Great Hall Gathering on Saturday because he can't wash it more than once a week.
No. Oh no, my cat slept on it. It's a bit hairy.
Brilliant. Thanks. I'm glad I spent all that money on your t-shirt for you.
I'm going to go into your Leviathan.
Why?
Because...
Go into the Lord. It's the smart choice.
Okay.
Transhuman for
Cool.
a CP. There we go.
So they will hit.
Fours.
Oh, that's... Look at that. Liam, quick, don't show anyone the dice tray. It won't sell the dice.
No, what you're doing is proving my transhuman over is
Yeah.
Mark Zinch nonsense.
Fours.
He's dead then.
Yeah, he's dead anyway. and Chaos don't get a fight in death stratagem apparently.
To be fair, mine's only on Assault Intercessors, so it's even more niche than yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can still fight in death with your characters.
Yeah, but only if they haven't fought.
Paddy, look at the camera. What do we thank Tim Chaser for?
Is it a poo?
Yes.
Thank you for the poo.
So, this Leviathan here into the Sanguinary Guard.
They are -1 hit in combat.
And I'll put 2 into the priest. The 2 into the priest. They both hit. 1 explodes. 2s.
Did you roll 2 1s, Joe? Yes, I did. -3? Yes. 5 up. You can look.
Is it a 5?
It's not.
God for that.
3 damage.
3 damage.
He does die. Gone.
Right. 3 attacks. No, it was 4 attacks, wasn't it? Into the Sanguinary Guard. Hitting on 2s. No, 3s.
2s.
2s.
So -1.
You're -1.
Yeah.
So 3s go to 2s and then back
Yeah.
to 3s. But I rolled a 6.
So you
that
explode.
explodes. 2s. 3 at -3.
4 ups. We're good.
Right then.
Mephiston's going to go back. He's still got the quickening on him for an extra 1.
Yeah.
So he gets 5 base, 1 for the quickening, 1 for Space Marine, 1 for Blood Angel. 2s. I'm strength 10, so 2s to wound you because you charged me. That many at -4.
On the Dreadnought.
On the Dreadnought.
-3 now, so
Yep.
5s. So 5 go through. So that's 5 damage.
5d3.
Oh.
So the first... Oh, in fact, I can just roll these all at one at a time, can I?
He has got
So
some wounds.
8 wounds. When I take your -1.
8 wounds.
Yeah.
That leaves him on 6.
Cool. And then the Blade Guard.
Bonk.
5. So these guys...
Also, if I change from Mark of Zinch to like someone else and just run that all the time, I don't want to like have tailoring my arm to my opponent.
Oh, and I'll absolutely abuse you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll remind you of it every time.
So 2 explode so far, rerolling all 1s and 2s. And that was a 6, so 3 explosions. I am winning on 4s because you're toughness 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then...
The in the future, for spaceship battles, no jump packs.
But Leviathans.
Well, yeah, because they've got feet, haven't they?
we can go
So
down-
do my jump packs.
Yeah, but you can't use them. You can only
Oh
use
yeah,
6
fair
inches.
one. Fair one. That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
-4.
5.
1 damage apiece.
5. Not 10. No. Count how many is in there?
He's got 6 left, right?
Oh, the one with 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he explode? No.
Because my sanguinary guard went into your captain.
And that's it.
Yes.
It's not going great.
It's not, is it?
No.
Shouldn't have tailored so hard.
Or tailored better.
I mean, I don't really feel like I did tailor.
No, not at all.
Considering Leviathans can't go through doors. All but one objective are behind doors.
So, in my command phase,
Hmm.
that unit's going to re-roll everything. No,
Nice.
that unit's going to re-roll everything.
Yes.
Why not?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why not, indeed? So, let's go. They're going to advance. 5 plus 1 for 6. So, 12 gets me to that.
We're recording a game on Thursday morning, aren't we?
Know it?
Me and Mark.
We are recording a game on Thursday, yes, I forgot about that. Leland Russ, the super chat, says, can we have Joe make the army and Brom roll the dice, please? Because this is getting unbearable. Where are the green dice?
But it always happens, despite the fact that both players are using the same dice, right?
Which is what we did. We've done that for a while now.
We've done it for a while
On
now.
purpose.
I always roll them worse than everyone else.
Because of green dice shenanigans, there's a reason why we all roll the same dice on stream now.
Yeah.
Those green dice were mental.
And it's yeah, and somehow I just Paddy's always been a horrendously obnoxious roller as well.
Yeah.
Case in point, he just
6
rolled a
on
6 to advance. So
Cool. Done. Oh, that is a nice angle. It is such a pretty board, though. And despite the fact that it's all sort of descended into a combat in the middle, it is really good fun to play on. I love
Yeah.
this, like, certain movement, doorways in places. It's really,
your
it's
army
really
is very
cool.
good for it as well.
Quick, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so.
Tim Chaser, gifted a membership.
Well,
Thanks,
a
Tim.
hero.
Just the one, actually.
Just the one actually.
Just the
Fuck
one
right,
one,
actually.
actually.
Right. Shall we do some shooting?
You do psychic?
Yeah, let's do that first. Let's make this lot 6s explode in combat. That doesn't go off. Let's give himself the quicken. It doesn't go off.
Oh,
That was good.
that was good.
When I'm not running Thousand Suns, psychic phase is just not a thing for me.
Only phase. It's
Only phase.
Only phase.
Yeah. So let's do some shooting. That advanced. They advanced. He didn't advance. He's not going to pop a pistol into him because you'll just get rid of that guy. Let's put a plasma pistol into your Zinch. He's got Marcus Zinch, isn't he? Your,
Yeah.
Josh is on fire tonight. Lehman, I heard VT doing a learn how to roll dice, Joe. I think you should enroll.
Ruthless. They're going to shoot him.
I heard you have to already be good at 40k to do that, of course, though.
That many at -1.
At -1, which goes to -none. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, is he?
He only had 1 wound left.
Oh, right. And they can shoot because they were assault weapons. And they advanced.
Do you want some good news, Joe?
What's that?
Paddy's just maxed his secondary.
Oh, good. Good.
You certainly have a way of selling it.
Yeah.
So now you just got to play catch up, mate.
Charge.
Yeah.
Dante just got a 13-inch charge, didn't he?
And then
Plus
the blade
one.
guard.
Blade guard into them. 7. So this will be a long, drawn-out combat because I don't think all of them can get in engagement range. Oh yeah,
no,
there we are.
because only 2 have to get in engagement range,
Yeah.
and then the 2 stood behind them can still fight.
And I don't think Mephiston can now get into him, but there we are. How many wounds is that? No,
He's on full.
He's on
at the
full.
moment.
Okay,
I mean,
cool.
he did such a great job at killing 1 apothecary.
Snip, snip.
Yeah.
Joe.
I'm just going to take these off
You sure?
because you get
Yeah.
20 attacks.
Yes.
21 attacks
Yes.
from 1 squad.
Can you look to the camera, Joe, for me? And say sorry to Ginger Steve.
Sorry, Ginger Steve.
Thank you.
Why?
I think it's a big super chat from Ginger Steve that says, so I had to leave the stream when Joe said he prefers this terrain to the Zone Mortalis stuff. It's taking some doing, but this massive box of Zone Mortalis is going to make its way to Gibraltar for SN, unless Joe says sorry.
Sorry.
I'll say sorry for Joe.
Yeah.
He's very sorry, and Liam will tell him why afterwards.
Yeah, but I have to build and paint that.
Don't worry, Steve, don't worry. I'll do some PAL later.
Pal?
Yeah, pain-assisted learning.
Oh. With the chain of command.
Yes.
A little shock collar.
Yeah.
Dante's going to just
How many
boss
attacks
these
did you
in.
get?
8.
Hitting on.
2s.
Okay. We're off to a good start. But he is
3
wounding
roll.
on 2s.
2s. 5 at -4.
So 6s.
Is that it?
Oh, I rolled 2 6s.
No. Oh, yeah, it is. It is -4. Yeah. So 2 die. 3 die then.
3
2
die.
damage each.
3 die, you say? One.
Yes. I'm assuming you don't want to pile into combat with him.
No.
No. And then your Leviathan.
My Leviathan gets 8 attacks into the Sanguinary Gourd.
-1 to hit.
Ooh, I hit all the times.
And
Oh, no, I
explode.
don't, because I didn't. No, I only hit you 3 times.
Do you not hit on
No.
2s? Because
Because I
you're
only hit on
closest?
2s when I charge. 1 wound.
It's fine.
He's fine. Oh,
To
yeah.
a save, yeah.
Serenity now. Serenity.
Hitting on
Who-
3s. This is the secondary guard
Oh.
hitting back. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling everything and 6s explode.
What time is it? Oh, I've got to kill an hour.
Yeah, it's certainly come round on turns 4 and 5, isn't it? I haven't charged you, so that many. That -4.
-4 goes to -3. So
1 each.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So out of 8 dice, I rolled 1 5+.
Well, in the meantime, big thank you, Liam, for another super chat. It says, all the love to Joe. You are my favourite creator on the Dempsey channel other than Liam himself.
Oh.
And I didn't add that last part. He actually wrote that last part. Before you say anything, he actually wrote that on there as well. Thank you. And then there is, where is it? Lilith is in chat and has been in chat for a while. They're trying to snipe her. So Liberty Fires has gifted 2. Ben's gifted 1 to try and snipe her. They were all unsuccessful. Carl of Hodges then come in with 20 more gifts.
It's not so much a snipe as a bombardment, is it?
Yeah, she's just carpet bombed it. And so far, it's fucking missing with everything.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Uh-oh. 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 No. Uh-oh. No. No.
22 targeted memberships.
Yeah.
Lilith is just too evasive.
Let's do a bit Lilith Hesperex.
Well, it just says Lilith.
Or Lilith, wife of the devil.
She just, yeah. Lilith was the name of the evil satanic thing. Yeah.
She was either the daughter or the wife of the devil.
Yes, that's the one. Daughter, I
Lilith,
think.
I'm sure you're lovely and not the wife or daughter of the devil.
I think Lilith was originally the daughter of the devil, I think, potentially. I don't know. I learned about it on Supernatural.
She was mother of She was also mother.
Scientific show.
But she was mother of all demons.
Ooh.
So, or Lilith Hesperex, the elf lady that fights in the pits. That's
Yeah.
well hard.
Yeah, well, apart from not on the tabletop.
Double
Well
Wellard.
Because in 7th edition, she was my favourite character ever, and then 9th edition rolls around, garbage.
Big thank you, Carl, by the way, for gifting 21 man. What a legend.
You can make a succubus
Who's
for
way better.
50 points cheaper, who is a lot better.
Carl says when he was in the army, he was a mortar man. So,
Well used to it though.
yeah, just kill the area.
Yeah.
Done. Perfect.
Deny that over there.
I have a leadership test to take.
You do.
5, 6, 7, 8. They pass.
Cool.
There we go.
Turn 5?
Is it turn 5?
It is, I think, now battle round 5. Joe, how many objectives do you currently hold?
2.
2. Paddy, you still got the 3.
Yes.
Okay, so Joe, you're going to get 2 CP. Putting you up to 4. Battle round 5. Scores on the doors are 40 to 85, Joe. You can redo and get some more points, mate.
Yes.
In the meantime, Caldor Pug Rago,
Oh,
Yeah.
here he is.
he tried a mini carpet bomb with 5. Missed. All of them.
Oh.
Asbo's come in with 1. Stop it, you lot, because they'll end up being a fucking voucher and I don't want to give another voucher away. You fucking pack it in, alright? Asbo's just tried to snipe. Got Ros, I didn't get Lilith.
You could do.
Welcome to everyone who has been
You
got
could
though.
hand it over in person at the Great Hall giveaway.
To every single person who has... Don't call it the Great Hall Giveaway, it's the Great Hall Gathering. To every single person who's been gifted a membership, exclamation mark Discord in the chat, come and join us in the Great Hall. Pretty please. Pretty please.
Come to the Great Hall giveaway. I give
No,
away my
it's not
arm.
called the Great Hall Giveaway, Joe.
We'll have to give away Joe at this rate.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll bring him up, you can take him home.
Yeah. I was
It costs a fortune to feed, more than an energy bill.
I'm spending 2 CP to put my Leviathan Dreadnought, my 1 of 3 models left, in all doctrines.
Okay. In
Right.
all the soups.
All the soups. All the wontons. So he's going to shoot his 2 metal guns into combat with the
Sanguinary
Sanguinary
Guard.
Guard. I hit you twice. I have wounded you twice.
5 ups.
I have killed 1.
Splat.
And then Volkite Jobber Jobbers. Hitting on 2s. Could have done with a 6 there. Wounding on 3s.
Any mortals?
No, just the 4 saves. They are 2 damage though.
Okay.
So if you could roll 3 2s or 1s.
One dice.
1 dice.
We're better than none, isn't it, Joe?
It's better than none. Well, that's all of his guns. Combat.
Okay. 6 attacks.
6.
Still got the bonuses.
Plus 1 to hit.
So no, they're re-rolling all hits from Dante. So
Oh.
plus 1's gone because there not been 6 of him. 5.
5. Just the 2 actually. 5s.
6 wounds.
1 wound down to 6.
Can he do it?
He gets 8 attacks though, which is still we're still in the good range.
4s or 3s?
Well, I only got 3 hits. I wounded you on 2s though. How much CP have I got, Liam?
2.
Spending 1. 3 wounds.
Nice. They're dead.
There we go. He
Yeah.
finally killed them.
That's another 5 to Joe.
He's going to pile into the Blade Guard.
Oh, we just sold some objective markers. Look at that.
Woo!
Someone's
Piled
a
into
hero.
the Blade Guard?
Yeah.
Okay.
His goal is to explode and kill Mephiston.
A moral victory
Yeah.
then. Winning your 5s, because none of my things go off.
5. Oh,
No, that's not quite enough.
and he passed 2 of them. He's taken 3. He is down to 3.
Cool. My turn then.
That is Paddy's turn 3 now. I believe he's probably maxed on primary now.
Yeah, he's going to give himself reroll hits.
Well, no, you've still got... Oh, no, now he's... Okay, yeah, I think... If he kills that unit off that back objective, Joe, you're pretty fucked.
I mean, it's Dante versus 2 Chaos Space Marines.
He managed 3 last turn, so he's got to do slightly better. We'll do that then, I guess. And he'll just come up here. Cool. Shooting phase. Dante's going to shoot one of them. He hits. He wounds, -4.
Would be -5, wouldn't it now?
No, because
It's
it's...
a pistol.
Yeah, oh yeah. He's dead then.
One is dead.
D6 plus 2. Dante will charge. Mephisto will charge. The Sanguinary Guard will charge. Oop. Right, I'm determined. Oh, I forgot to do a psychic phase.
Just do it now.
Does he get the quickening off? No. Does he get the other one off? Yes.
Nice.
So, Mephiston is going to go with 5 attacks, plus 2 for charging. Hitting on 2s. Winning on 2s. 4 wounds,
4.
minus 4.
5, because on his vulnerable save. 3, go through. D3 damage.
D3 is 3 wounds left, right?
Oh yeah. Does he
Yeah.
explode?
Hey!
He does! It's all coming up Millhouse. D3 more wounds on Mephiston. Oh, 2.
And he ignores neither, so down to
Yeah.
1.
The Blade Guard. Take 3. I think it was 1.
Yeah, he does.
And then onto the Sanguinary Guard. 3. He's killed 1.5. There we go. He did
Alright. He's still alive on 1.
more damage exploding than he did in life. Oh no, he killed some Sanguinary Guard.
Yeah.
And
he killed 200
and a
odd points of
priest.
Sanguinary Guard.
You'll be glad to know, Joe,
Yeah,
we have found you a home.
I'll take him off because
Lehman Russ says that he'll take you because he needs a painter.
I mean,
Liam will just tell you that I'm really bad at it.
No, I've never said that.
You want to get rid of me, so you.
I've never said that in public.
Only to my
those are
face.
private feedback sessions.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I've got nothing left.
Yeah.
Oh, does that mean he takes the last objective?
Mm.
Yeah.
Have you been tabled, Joe?
I have.
Second wave?
Which
Well, it's turn
means,
5.
Yeah.
which means, Joe, at the end of when it was turn 5,
Why have I lost points?
because you don't hold any primaries anymore.
I didn't realise that they went away.
Yeah, they're progressive. You hold them at the
End
end
of the
of the battle.
Oh.
Yeah. So now he holds all the locations. You don't get any points.
Oh.
So Paddy gets 100, and you get 20.
It's a stupid game, isn't it?
So the Blood Angels have assaulted the Vengeful Spirit.
And killed everything on the lower decks.
Yeah. And the piss poor party that met them has not done a great job
No.
in terms of trying to fight them back, Joe.
Oh, Taylor next time.
Yeah. I think you probably should have brought Abaddon.
Yeah, I won't bring Abaddon because that might be too much. It turns out that Chaos Space Marines without Abaddon.
They need
Just-
Abaddon, don't they?
In the meantime,
I think I would have had Abaddon instead of 2 Leviathan Dreadnoughts.
Oh, easy.
you just take an Abaddon every day of the
The
week.
thing is for Abaddon is I have to throw 3 Sanguinary Guards and a Blade Guard unit and 1 a turn for each one. I hope you don't heal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what the Leviathans did is just stand there and go, whatever.
You ain't coming in.
So, in the meantime, whilst you were doing that last battle round and taking all of Joe's points off of him,
Yeah.
Paddy, assuming you only killed 2 of Paddy's units.
No, 1, 2, 4. He's killed 4 units.
Oh,
2 characters.
I've done you a disservice, Joe. You actually got 30 points.
Hey.
I did you a disservice, sir. I apologise. I
Cool.
wasn't keeping track. In the meantime, Liberty Fire's gifted another 21 memberships
Amazing.
to try and snipe Lilith.
Yeah.
I think she might not have gifted memberships turned on.
Ah.
Because since she's been in there's been about 20, 40, 45 gifted. She hasn't been carpet bombed at all. What he did do is, after he gifted 20, LDZ said, no, I didn't have the gift thing turned on. And then he gifted 1 and it sniped him straight away.
Ah, there we are.
There you go, Lilith. You've got to turn it on, right?
Hmm.
Leon Rustin says, Joe, would you like me to teach you how to play Chaos Space Marines?
No, I think I know how to play Chaos Space Marines.
This was just a bit of a different map for them, right?
So obviously the difficult thing in this matchup is that I have an army that moves 5 inches a turn, right, and does okay at combat, whereas Paddy has an army that moves 13 inches a turn and can charge, which means that it means that you've got basically you can pick your fights
Yeah.
however he wants, and obviously he has got and he can come in, fight, kill me, and then I really retaliate. So it's
So you-
literally the case of that. Plus, all of his stuff is damage 2, and everything in my army is damage 1, apart
Yeah.
from things. I want to put. So one of the things, the one thing that infuriates me about the Chaos Codex, and it's a very minor thing, but it infuriates me to high heaven, is that you can only have 3 power fists for every 5 Terminators.
So dumb, isn't it?
And then
That's what comes in the box, right?
So Weeman's asked an
But
interesting
you can have
question.
2 chain fists.
Weeman
but
says,
they're
why no
D3.
Warp Talons or Possessed? Now, I didn't give you that new box of Possessed.
I do have possessed. I just haven't painted them. And I haven't got warp talons because I hate the models. I think they
so-
just look
Also,
terrible.
too much trim.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
a lot of trim.
After
I-
Thousand Suns, I'm not doing that again.
I have got 10 raptors at home, the Night Lords ones, where I have been tempted about cutting their arms off and giving them lightning claws because they actually look like what warp talons would be because they're Night Lords raptors that have got a bit more possessed about them. And I would probably run them, but again, not painted. And we can only use what we've got painted, sadly. Yeah. I could have bought Raven Guard, but on this table, we already know they're trash.
That wouldn't have gone well.
No. And Guard, I don't have 1750 points of infantry.
You could have run Drakari.
Drakari could be interesting on this one, although without boats,
But do you need the
Yeah.
protection if you've got the walls and all that to get you into combat?
which is not a problem, but with what we have access to, it's 10 incubi, 10 witches, and then just racks, which is just boring.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, we were originally going to redo this again on Thursday, and I was going to run Harlequins into Tau,
Yeah.
but the Harlequins I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, I have about 30 infantry and some characters, and I don't think I can make enough points up, because I can't take any boats. So I might run World Eaters at you, maybe, against Tau.
I would put, let's do that. I would put a lot of money on which way it would go. as I've just as I've just demonstrated, being able to get into combat without getting shot's quite handy, isn't it?
Yeah. But boarding actions
it would
are
serve me
very
right.
different.
Yeah.
I think if I was going to write a rule set for this in 40k terms, 1750, 1500 points for this size board is great, I think. I would probably go so far as to say dreadnoughts, infantry, no jump packs, and no bikes.
I wouldn't be able to run more than 500 points of Blood Angels if I can't take jump packs.
I like complicated. The thing is, I'm in the minority here, right? Where I really like complicated rule sets that are narrative. I'd allow jump packs, but if you want to walk 6 inches, you do that for free. But if you want to jump pack 12, you take a dangerous train test.
Yeah.
Oh, 1, you die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Because
Hit your
that
head in the
means,
gantries.
do I want that 12-inch shunt across the corridor? I do, but I'm going to risk dying if I do that because I'm literally igniting fuel on my back in a confined space.
Yeah.
Because parts of the spaceship, I imagine this is probably quite a long, tall, grand corridor.
Yeah, so
probably not down here.
Obviously, the walls. So the walls themselves are representative of the rooms, but they wouldn't be representative of the overall height
No, of
of
course.
said corridors.
Like the statue and the comms beacon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think part of the problem is we don't have tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of infantry from most of our armies either. But we'll be working on that. I'm working on some Eldar stuff, which has got a lot of infantry in it.
Right.
If you want infantry, Thousand Suns, I've got about 3,000 points of Rubrics and Terminators.
So at home, I've got a unit of guard to do, and I've got my Lord Solar to do. And once those are done, I've got Votan reinforcements to do. And then after that, I've got Flesh Terror's army to finish. And then Imperial Fists.
Are we going to rerun Best in Blood Angels? But this time between Flesh Terrors and Blood Angels?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I'd like to see that.
I've only got 15 Blade Guard.
Only.
I think what I'm going to do now is go and buy as many score pack as I can fit just for this particular type of mission.
I was thinking, because I was sat looking at like the terrain and stuff, and I was like, I would love to have an army that was specifically themed around space battle, so giving it the actual spaceship tiles.
I'm going to make them all Novok,
Yeah.
so you can just teleport through walls.
Yeah, that's good.
Wraiths.
Yeah.
What about some flayed ones?
Fuck them. I've seen that.
I absolutely love flayed ones. They're like,
Will you build 30 for me?
yeah. If you'll use them, I'll build 30 flayed ones for you.
I don't mind the painting part, Paddy. It's just the building part.
And I've watched you try and build them
I
before.
was going to kill a man.
Yeah.
I was more than happy to kill a man.
Flayed ones are the one aspect of Necrons that I absolutely love.
I think they're really cool.
I really miss playing with Necrons. But I gave a load to Eddie just before he then decided to not come back ever.
Yeah. Convenient, that isn't it?
Yeah.
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 Just took it, disappeared
Yeah.
off the side of the planet.
Bastard.
I might be painting up some Death Shroud and Blightlord Terminators in black soon, but you know.
I'm going to get a unit. That's a great shout for the Alpha Legion. That's what I'm going to use as part of my Terminators. I needed something for the Death Guard, and that's it.
Oh, good night.
Yeah. Not just a pretty face.
Yeah.
Salamanders would be cool, or Sororitas. So I was saying to Joe earlier, actually, once I've got this Elder Army up and painted, and Paddy will confirm, I've actually been making progress.
He has. Every time I come round, there's some new paint on them.
I mean, it's not as quick as
It's
I would
one
like,
extra model.
It's nice, though.
but it's going in the right direction. I think after that, I might do Sisters, because I was reading some of their rules the other day, and I feel like they're the Imperium's version of Eldar.
Yeah.
Like they kind of miracle dice are like fate dice, and they're a bit fragile, and you know, I quite like them.
And they play quite differently to anything we've got at the moment.
Yeah, so I might do that. I mean, I know Chris has got Sisters commissioned, so we will see some Sisters on the channel soon-ish. But I feel like
That
I
won't
might
be
do them as
till
well.
mid-end January, would it?
I did buy the Christmas box
Yeah.
only because the value was so good that I was like, although it's going to sit on the shelf until the Eldar are done, it would be stupid to miss out on buying the Christmas box.
Yeah.
From Element. Exclamation mark Element. Exclamation mark Element. Right.
Seamless. It is a cool logo, isn't it?
Ben Mannering gifts another membership.
Amazing.
79 now.
Has
Thank you.
Lilith turned on gifted memberships?
I
Lilith, at the bottom where the chat is, there's a little present. Click on
Oh,
it.
Wee Man said as well for this board, and although I don't want to paint any more than the current 10 that I'm painting, this board currently, I want to run 30 Banshees.
They'd be terrifying.
I want because Liam is doing a Banshee Shrine army. I want to do Night Lords because narrative fluff stuff.
Colonel says, what the hell happened to the Kriegers? They're on the shelf, they're all base coated, but then Joe built and painted even more guard. We didn't need 2 guard armies, we do need Eldar for the channel. The Kriegers aren't going anywhere, don't you worry.
Yeah.
And I can confirm more progress is made on them as well.
I know!
Stealthily tucked away on the shelf, but having had more paint.
Yeah.
I was impressed.
They
Double
were-
things were
They
painted.
were spray painted black last time.
Now blue.
they're spray painted blue.
Yeah, I'm getting there. All right, team. It's
Every progress is good progress.
more in progress than the last couple of months and probably most of the year, to be fair.
Anything
Yeah.
to beat that hobby burnout, right?
Yes.
I was tempted to do one of his Instagram posts of like, this is what I've painted this year, and then like fill the empty table, and then this is what Liam's painted this year.
If you could see the look we've just been given. Oh, Mr. Chicken, this Land Raider should have activated.
Yeah,
I think we probably shouldn't compare work output for the last 12 months. Painting output perhaps is in your favour, Joe.
yeah,
Given that it is Joe's job.
Yeah.
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 But work output, maybe not.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of us decide to clock off at the end of the day, or the start of the day, or sleep. You know, just
Don't you sleep, sleep for the week.
yeah.
Yeah. Right, anyway, you two are beautiful. You finished before 10.
I know.
Yeah.
Bron would be
short-changed everyone.
polishing off his first turn right now.
Maybe. Movement. Movement,
Only
yeah.
if it was nights as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
He finished off his first. I was actually impressed with him last Tuesday because he was like, "Oh, I thought I'd make the game a bit quicker by bringing knights." I was like, "Oh, mega, okay, yeah, cool." And what I didn't realise until I was checking the details on our spreadsheet was it was the first time he'd used that knight codex. I was like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
No, he used it when it first came out versus Raven Guard, which I feel was a bit of an unfair showing off of the potential of that book.
Did it go as I think it went?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
did. It was not. It gives people false hope for the knights, but he did all right. And then But basically, what was funny, right, was that my mini lord, was slapping.
Oh. He must have claimed almost 2 knights by
he
himself.
killed
that
2
Lord.
knights
Yeah.
quite comfortably. My Terminator Lord.
He's a bit of a beat stick, isn't he?
Yeah, but the thing is though, when you attack him with 21 Blade Guard attacks or 21 Sanguinary
Yeah.
Guard, it doesn't go great.
Oh, Brom is also working on Custodes
Yeah,
because he hasn't got many rules. Then
no.
hit on 2s. Job
And
done.
The Qatar
importantly,
thing is
it's a small army.
Yeah.
Quick movement.
Yeah, so he's working on. So Brom's working on Custodes, so they'll be coming soon. Paddy's working on Alpha Legion
And Zinch Demons.
and Zinch Demons. Joe's working on Flesh Terrors, some more Votan stuff.
so I've got 2 Guard units, 5 or 6 Votan units, a whole Flesh Terrors army, a whole Imperial Fist army.
Yeah. So the Imperial Fist army and the Flesh Terrors army was mostly me going, oh, look what I found. Oh, look what I found. Oh, look what... And then we worked out we had enough for both.
In the same way, I've also got a Space Force army, right?
There is a Space Force army for Paddy to paint, yes. Yes.
And Chris's Guard army.
Yeah, well, I thought I'd leave you with Chris's Guard army first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Chris is going to be doing Death Guard.
Yeah.
So we're gonna we're gonna end up with tons of factions for this channel, and then we'll carry the burden of playing all the armies whilst Bron plays one. Badly.
Yeah.
Basically.
I mean, maybe by 10th edition he would have learnt what's in the Ultramarine supplement.
Yeah.
By the time the new one comes out.
Robert White says, how's the progress on Templars? Well, there is an individual who I won't name in case I don't want to be named, who happens to have got a Combat Patrol Box of Templars painted by Siege Studios for the channel.
Yeah.
The Templars are now getting painted by Siege.
Yeah.
And I've had images of that Combat Patrol Box through today just before we went on stream, and they are fucking incredible. I will soon be sending off loads more stuff to Siege for Black Templars.
Yeah, because we've got 2 or 3 of the Templar box sets here, haven't we?
I've got a lot of Templar stuff here.
Yeah.
Does that mean we'll have Templars versus Thousand Sons, both from Siege?
Yes.
As a
I mean,
report at
that's a
some
very
point.
one-sided battle.
It's quite a fun battle.
Is it?
No, it's not that one-sided.
Templars who hate Psychers,
Can they dispel?
there's a thing they have, isn't there?
If you heavily tech into it, they can deny
Abhor the
3.
Witch, they just move towards Psychers as well for free.
But it's not. It's not. It's quite close if you do it. If you build lists right, it's a good game.
On this table.
I don't know actually.
Essentially, we have got a metric shit ton of stuff coming.
Yeah, but don't expect it like
Tomorrow.
now, because
But to be fair, like, someone was saying to me the other day about when's the next army coming to the channel. I'm like, look, right, with respect, fuck off. No, I said if you consider when the start of the year where we were to where we are now, right, we've gained a full Valhallan army with extras.
Yeah.
We've gained the Drukhari, I think, was this year.
Yeah.
We've gained the Orcs this year. We've gained
Thousand Sons.
Thousand Sons from Siege. Votan that we've painted.
Raven Guard.
Tyranids.
Tyranids. God knows how many sets of terrain.
Yeah.
Paddy's got his Tau done.
Yeah.
Chris bought Chaos Knights.
Yeah.
Wow,
We're doing all right, aren't we?
Tyranids.
Brom really hasn't pulled his weight, has he? Yeah, Tyranids.
Tyranids.
Brom's painted some bases for Custodes.
Admech.
Admech, yeah, whole Admech army.
Do you know?
Ooh, Admech for the corridors.
They'd be quite good. Do you want to retry Best in Blood Angels?
Ruststalkers and fucking infiltrators running through the corridors is cool.
I could just imagine like on the roof.
That might be.
What about Admech versus Tau? Because I can use my breaches to breach through
Admech
doors.
versus Tau is a very army green colour scheme.
Oh yeah, maybe not.
But it could be cool.
I could probably do.
Repaint them all by Thursday?
No. I could probably do 1,500 points of Tyranids without too many big things.
That would be scary.
Yeah, but you're not playing on Thursday, Joe. You're producing.
I know, but I mean the week after, or when we do a recording session in the morning.
We'll work something out.
We'll figure
on
something
Thursday.
out.
Right. Anyway, it's now hit 10 o'clock, near enough, and I have to be up at 5:30 in the morning to go to Rhinohammer.
I'm gonna go get cheesy bits.
Yes,
Yeah.
and coffee
Yeah.
apparently, because that's what you want at 10 o'clock at night is coffee.
Okay.
Gets you home
What I
awake.
tend to do is I get home, make myself like a Horlicks, you know.
Is that to bring you down after
yeah.
the upper that was the coffee?
Lovely old man malt drink. And I'll either watch some cartoons or I'll play a bit of Warzone, you know.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Got a nice cup of Bovril and some cartoons.
What I could do is have some Horlicks. I could microwave some mince pies. I've got some
nice.
squirty cream in the fridge. That would be nice.
You are definitely the man that just puts some squirty cream straight in your mouth, aren't you?
And then
No.
followed it with a mince pie chaser.
And then
hate-
it comes out your nose.
I don't like it. It feels strange. It's odd in my mouth, and I don't like it. It's not a good mouthfeel.
No squirty cream in Joe's mouth.
No.
Heard it here first.
Hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for joining us. There might not be a stream tomorrow. That's why we put this one out to the general public. I can't promise anything. If I get home early enough, I will schedule a stream for 9 o'clock. However, there is a strong chance I won't. I'm expecting to get home between 8 and half 8.
Yeah.
If I get home at 7, I'll do a stream.
What is the do you know the gaming schedule for the Great Hall giveaway?
Gathering.
Gathering.
No, Lucy knows the schedule. She's organised the day.
Because I don't know what time we're getting up there.
We're getting up there on Friday.
do we know when on Friday?
About 4 or 5 o'clock probably.
So I think I'll probably get like one game in the evening.
We were talking about not going out for dinner in a pub, instead going into Element and just ordering pizzas in so we can stay there and drink all afternoon.
I mean, that sounds like a lot better.
Yes.
Joe, Paddy, yes.
That sounds like...
Yeah, I'll do that.
We can finally drink and play Warhammer.
So will Domino's deliver for the Friday evening?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to bring the Black Legion with me, solely because with 4 people going up in a car, space is a thing.
Yeah, well, I'm not taking an army.
Aren't you?
So, no, I won't play.
Oh.
No.
I mean, I could take the guard then if you want to take an army, but that's like 4 boxes.
Brom will probably take an army, but I think he's taking Custodes.
Yeah.
So minimal models.
I'll take an army.
Yeah, so Paddy will come up with an army and then you can watch him for 4 hours doing a psychic phase.
Yeah.
I won't take that army.
So we'll go up. We'll be going up to the Great Hall Gathering in Element Games on Friday. We should probably be getting there about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll park up, check in, go through to Element, meet them at the bar, and order pizzas in. And that's where we'll be till they close on Friday evening. Then Saturday morning we'll be back in for the day. There's a day of just chilling, gaming. There's no like tournament or set game slots. There's going to be a Q&A session. We're going to have a quiz if I bother to write one for the evening and all that kind of stuff. So
Can I put in like really obscure?
Yes, and there is also a raffle, and if you've got a ticket, you get 5 tickets to the raffle as standard, and we'll be selling more tickets on the day, and there'll be prizes in the raffle. Who knows what?
Like, what are the 3 names of Iskandar Kaon's sister? She gets called like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's niche.
That's a great... I like that kind of question.
That's the final question.
I like that kind of question.
The final question for £1,000 of Liam's pocket money.
No. Oh, God, no.
It won't be that question. Don't go and research it now.
But that's our plan loosely for the weekend to come and hang out with us. Like I said, I'm hoping to do a stream tomorrow night, but we'll see what time I get home. I'm going to default to there won't be one. And then if we do get one as a bonus. But that's why we put this one out publicly, because there isn't one tomorrow, potentially, and there definitely is one on any Friday. Thursday, we're back with a similar sort of terrain setup. Me versus Paddy. This time, Joe will be producing. Who knows what I'll throw at him at the moment. It might be Admech versus Tau. I might bring the World Eaters for the laugh. And in the meantime, Mandy super chatted, Joe. Now I feel really bad. Like, genuinely feel really guilty.
Why?
She said, it's okay. There should be a VT stream to take up my time tomorrow. I'm sorry, Mandy.
Wow.
I didn't mean to do that to you.
Well, make sure you got a pillow and a blanket.
Yeah.
You know, because you get sleep by like what time does it start?
Yeah.
10 minutes in.
I don't know what time it starts.
Well,
7? I think it's 7.
So
yeah.
asleep by 10 past.
I think they start at 7.
Yeah.
To be fair. I'm really sorry, man. I'll try, Mandy. I'm sorry for that.
Yeah. You could go for a walk.
Yeah.
Might be a bit late.
You could go shout at your neighbours.
Yeah.
You could.
You win an argument with yourself in the mirror.
Yeah.
That's always a good one.
You could paint a mustache on your dog or cat. Or
you can
hamster.
stuff your head in a hornet's nest.
Yeah.
We're joking. We love the people at BT. Anyway, I think that's everything, isn't it, Joe?
Unless there's any more shower thoughts.
Yeah, any more of Joe Rogoff?
Sometimes,
it was a hard question, Joe.
So sometimes I have a thought and I'm like, can I say this live on the internet?
The answer to that normally is no.
Then I'm like, oh, but then I'll get in trouble and then I have to apologise. I might treat myself to a big tasty. They're back now.
I wasn't
Cheesy bites
expecting
have
that.
escalated again.
I wasn't expecting you to go that route.
Fun fact. So I left here on Thursday, right?
Yeah. Got stuck at the end of the driveway, stayed there till this morning.
That was a kind of start because I got like a 2003 Beetle. It's not efficient. Got to the drive-through, my window was frozen shut. Right? Wouldn't open.
Did you ask them to pour the coffee on it?
So I had to open the door and stand next to the little microphone to do my order, get back in, got to the thing to pay, had to pull really far away to open the door to lean out to tap it, and then I had to do the same again to receive my food. I had to get out to receive the food because he would have dropped it. Well, that's it for.
They're calling you Joe McDonald in chat.
Yeah.
Old Joe McDonald had a farm.
But that's
Liam played on it.
It's not as bad as the time. So me and Chris left here, and he was like, "Oh, Should we go to McDonald's to get some food?
I remember this story. This is amazing by Chris,
I've
by
not
the
heard
way.
it.
Right,
He's
so-
a fucking hero.
So he's like, should we go to McDonald's to get some food? We finished, we'll get some food. We'll go to McDonald's. It'd be like my treat. I was like, okay, cool. Drove there, went to the drive-through. I went, parked up, and I was sat there waiting 5 minutes. Oh, what's he doing? He must be running late. Sat in there. No signal there, by the way. Right, nothing. 20 minutes goes past.
20 minutes, you sat
20
in the car. Like they've left here, by the way, chat. Just to give you some context, they've left my house. McDonald's from my house
5
is
minutes.
about 5 minutes
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Right? 5 minutes away. Joe waited 20 minutes for him to turn up. It's only a 5-minute journey to get there, Paddy.
Right? And I thought, fine. Went for the drive-through, got my food, drove. Finally got some signal, messaged him. I was like, what happened? Where were you? Did you go inside? What was happening? He was like, I've got a drive-through and left. Shunned, I was.
I love the fact that it's 5 minutes from here to McDonald's, but you waited for 20.
You might have gone via Salisbury.
Because it's next to the petrol, he could have gone and got petrol. And then he could have
He
waited
mugged you
there.
right off, didn't he?
Know when you've been dumped, Joe.
Yeah.
Know when you've been dumped.
Yeah. Saw some deer though. As I was driving away, they were like in the middle of the road. Nearly ran them over.
dead.
No, they were alive. But then,
Venison
like,
burgers,
two
right?
ran into, and then the other one ran in front of my car for like a mile. Just
You were
nightmare.
herding a deer home, were you?
Yeah.
What he didn't tell you was he was driving through a field.
It's really misty.
Oh.
Anyway, thank you, Lehman. It says, have Joe stream tomorrow. I don't trust him with my technology if I'm not around.
No.
And then Mandy says that she's left you a picture in general chat, Joe.
Oh.
She's left you a picture in
Shall I
general
look at
chat.
it live?
I mean, it's in general chat, so I assume
I
it's safe to
probably
look
won't.
at live.
Yeah.
Because,
It's not like going on 4chan or something, is it? It's-
no, yeah, I don't think we're going straight to fucking Pornhub, so I think you're all right, mate.
Rather than all three of us on our phones.
Where
and
are we?
looking over
Discord?
Joe's.
Discord.
Yeah,
Oh,
mate.
right, what's that?
Oh,
That's Dropbox.
That's Dropbox.
I don't know how to use this. People will have messaged me on Discord, and I won't have picked it up for ages because I just
I mean,
don't
it's
understand.
literally the most recent message in general chat, Joe.
General.
It's not hard, it's just Discord.
Discord. Maybe that.
That is a cool cat. He looks a bit like my cat.
He would look great with a moustache.
Oh,
That's
It's a cute cat.
it's a great way to end.
yeah. I like one of those big Fu Manchus. That's what he needs. That's the name of the big mustachy thing, isn't it? This is his official name.
Just wave at the camera, Joe.
Cheers, guys.